Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network Bronx Bombers Strike Back Podcast Watch Along. In the watch party with the host, the Don of the Watch Along, BX Sports Jedi. Kev, it is a Sunday afternoon, the 7th of July. My God, 4th of July weekend, or long weekend for those who have the day off tomorrow, but those who have to work, well, they have to work like myself. So what's going on, everyone? The Yankees here after Sunday night's rain out, then they play a doubleheader. They split the doubleheader. They win the nightcap. They lose the first game. And this afternoon, it is a doozy of a game. It is Gerrit taking on Jordan Montgomery. What's going on? Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone watching along with us. We really appreciate you guys this afternoon here on the Sports Jedi Network. Now, the matchups, of course, let's go right there. The Yankees are coming in at 46-37, third in the American League East. The St. Louis Cardinals are 34-48, and fifth in the National League Central. And of course, we mentioned this afternoon's matchup: Gerrit Cole, an 8-1 record, taking on our old pal, and one guy that I didn't want to see get traded, but Jordan Montgomery, 5-7 with a 3.52 ERA. The left-hander, Jordan Montgomery, takes on Gerrit Cole. Could it be a revenge game for Jordan Montgomery against his own teammates? I don't know. Let's see what Vegas thinks. Let's make a bet this afternoon. If you're ready to make a bet here, and wherever sport betting application that you have, remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. Yankees are 1.5 run favorite at a -115 on the money line. The over and under, biggest things they'll 7.5 points is the line. You could go over and under at a -105. Remember, bet with your head and not over your head. And good luck, man. Good luck on making that. If you want to put that on a parlay, combine strikeouts between Cole and Montgomery at 12. You can also see, who's gonna pitch longer between Montgomery and Cole. You can make any one of those fun Sunday afternoon parlays. And good luck again. Good luck with that. And of course, we have the lineups. Let's go right into the lineups of both teams here once I pull it up here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here. And let's go with that. Once I find that lineup. And here we go. Here's the starting lineup for this afternoon's action. And of course, leading off for the Cardinals and designated hitter Brendan Donovan. Batting second, the center fielder Lars Nootbaar. Batting third, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Batting third, cleanup hitter, the third baseman Aaron Nola. The fifth place hitter, the right fielder Alec Burnison. Batting in left field, batting seventh is Jordan Walker, followed by the second baseman Nolan Gorman. Batting eighth, the catcher Andrew Kisner. I hope I pronounced it right. And batting ninth, the shortstop Tommy Edman. That is the lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals. For our New York Yankees this afternoon, and of course, the final game of this road trip, it will be leading off in third base DJ LeMahieu, followed by the second baseman Gleyber Torres, the designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton, the center fielder Harris Bader, who will be in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the right fielder Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, followed by in the sixth lineup. So he moves up from ninth. Anthony Volpe gets an opportunity there. He's been hitting well on this road trip, followed by the first baseman Jake Powers at first base. And behind the plate, Jose Chirino, and in left field, Oswaldo Cabrera. That is the lineup for the New York Yankees this afternoon. Of course, again, another lineup, another day, another mismatch. I mean, what else is new with this organization, which frankly is a little bit off-putting? But you know what? I can sit here and digress, but I'm still here. I'm watching along here. The lineup construction is always heckle and jackal. It's like he has a dartboard and he just throws names there on that. So salute to everyone here. Let's go in the chat. Let's say hello. Let's say who's in the chat, of course, to say hello. Mr. Aiden Davila, salute Aiden. Mikey Mazda, Fortrain Express, salute brother. And Miss Maria, hello Miss Maria, saludo. Salute. Good afternoon to you guys there in this afternoon baseball affair. I see what happened here. Let's see. All right, let's just check it out on my other platforms. Make sure everything's working everywhere else. So I hope you guys are doing good. This Sunday brings a lot of good fortune to everyone. Those that are barbecuing, those that are enjoying it, watching along here. The Yankees trying to go here, have a winning road trip here. Lamario, salute Lamario. The Yankees are trying to get a winning road trip here and try to go 4-2 before they have a nice series, a big important series coming up tomorrow with the Baltimore Orioles for 4 games before holding the Cubs and the All-Star break. So this is a big opportunity for the Yankees. I don't know what happened. Why didn't it go through in the other platform? But it is what it is. So let's go. Bullpen did pretty good there in that second game. I personally, I was at doing the WWE Money in the Bank watch along, but I had the game on here watching that. Boy, they took that 11. They got that dribbling game 1-11-4. They made a comeback there. The rain stopped. I thought the Yankees might have done something in the 9th inning to set some scores, but it's tough to win those doubleheader games. But good job in the nightcap. They put it away in the 9th inning, top of the 9th inning, with some Jose Trevino and company played really well to separate themselves and winning that second game of that doubleheader. Here, you win this afternoon. You win Gerrit Cole's start. You go 4-2 on the road trip. You gotta like that, because if you keep winning series and keep winning, and you're gonna be, that's how you continue to grow over 500, trying to get into that first wild card. Reinforcements on its way in the news there of just like I said back in May, the video says it. Rodon was going to make a start right before the All-Star game, and then they were going to go to the All-Star break. What's in line? Rodon will make his Yankee debut probably against the Cubs before they go in the All-Star break. I mean, I don't need to post videos. I don't need to. You just listen to the watch along. You're going to get it there. I feed so many people content, but it is what it is. Let's go. When are we getting Judge back? After the All-Star game? Nope. We're getting him after the trading deadline, probably in August. That's just me saying it. But you could timestamp it. You can timestamp it. All right. I just wanted to be a little bit of a deal this afternoon. That's all. So let's go, fellas. Let's get going. It's good to see everyone this afternoon with us there. So what's up? It's about pitching, man. So Nestor Cortez will be returning. You see, like Nestor Cortez will return soon, Lamario. I think Cortez will probably come back after the All-Star game. He's been throwing off the mountain here. Cortez, look for Cortez with your Yankees gonna get some left-handers. Yeah, if you know, one thing I love about Yankee Stadium, that's why it's this afternoon watching Jordan Montgomery touch the strings of my heart, because when you're Yankee Stadium, you need a lefty to neutralize. You don't want lineups to be left-handed heavy against you or the Yankees, because that short porch. So you normally have a good couple left-handed pitchers in Yankee Stadium, so you can fill it up with right-handed batters. Remember, Yankee Stadium, Death Valley, left center field, center field, over close to 389 and company. That's a long. They call it Death Valley for a reason. You want opposing teams to throw out a lot of right-handed hitters against you. So that's why you need the lefty, like an Andy Pettit, Ron Guidry. You go, and the list is there. Yankees always had a good lefty whenever they want to be in the postseason or in World Series contention. They always have a strong lefty to neutralize that. That's why the move for Jordan Montgomery puzzled me and put frown on my eyebrow. But if you look at it, you had Nestor Cortez there. It was a good gamble, because Harrison Bader has been nothing but spectacular for the Yankees when healthy. When available to play, he's been spectacular. I must admit, I was not a big fan of the trade. And of course, Montgomery's numbers. And let's go with the matchup here, as let's see when they get ready to first pitch. Montgomery's numbers, he's coming at 5-7 record with a 3.52 earned run average, 92 innings pitched, 94 hits, 85 strikeouts, 23 walks. He surrendered 9 home runs. So that's a good numbers there. The record wise, that was the typical Jordan Montgomery. That's Monty's numbers that we had for the Yankees. If you're telling me if Clark Schmidt gives you that numbers, we'll be ecstatic. Here's Gerrit Cole, of course, 8-1 record with a 2.78 ERA in 103 2/3 innings pitched, 86 hits, 113 strikeouts, 31 walks, 10 home runs surrender for our ace Gerrit Cole, who will probably be in the All-Star game. So maybe he might not pitch. He might be nominated, probably pitch 1 inning. Might not be the starter. I think the way he is set up for when he's due to pitch, I believe he's going to pitch next Friday of the Cubs series, first game of the Cubs series, or Saturday, because the Orioles are just gonna miss Cole. Boy, would have loved to have Cole against those Orioles personally. I wish the Yankees would have skipped Cole's start and have him go Monday. But since I think the doubleheader rainout messed things up, in my opinion, with the bullpen. With the way this moronic manager manages a bullpen, you really can't trust him to move guys back. So, that rain delay on Friday night really hurt the team. In my opinion, it really hurt the team because they have to use arms and so forth. If they would have played, it would have been interesting if they would have played Friday and no rain delay. Would have they pushed? I personally, if I'm the Yankee organization, why waste your ace on a team that's not going anywhere in St. Louis? You could have easily brought up a Brito or Vasquez to pitch here, and then brought Cole for game 1 of the Orioles. Set the tone, win that, because you need a game. You need to gain games on the Orioles. I know it's playing baseball, but head to head, personally, so. But pitching staff got to step it up. We're going to see Herman after that perfect game go up against the Orioles. That's a big one. Schmidt, Severino will close out that series. So it'll be interesting to see the Yankees. Hopefully they can bring their hitting shoes back to New York and continue the offensive barrage here that we saw in Oakland and last night at the nightcap. So we're almost a few minutes here for first pitch. Of course, if you're watching us for the very first time, we do a watch along. We do the watch along with the play-by-play. A scoreboard. We'll bring the ticker in. Let's bring the ticker as we speak right now. You'll see the ticker, the scoreboard. We always have folks join us here on a watch along, but lately it's been so which is no cool with me. That's no problem. Guys are working in the summertime, vacation and so forth. That's fine. And we're ready. We're getting almost ready for first pitch. You see that with the countdown. But I am a little bit concerned on why my the setup on the other platform didn't go through. So interesting. Nope, it's still not. That sucks. All right, that didn't work. All right, so the lineups were exchanged there. I look at my computer there. We had a little bit of an issue with the Rumble app. I don't know why Rumble app the stream did not go through there, but I can't deal with that right now. So we'll scroll the lineups on the bottom. I couldn't believe Roman got pinned yesterday, Lamario. Yeah, we waited for you to come on and watch along. We sent you the watch along links there. We had a great group yesterday, a nice group of round table while we watched the watch along with the Money in the Bank. I want to again thank Heel Samurai. We had Jay, of course. We had so many folks on. It was fun there. If I'm missing your name, I do apologize for that. We had Chef Dan in the building, of course, for the watch along. Couldn't believe Roman got pinned yesterday. Yeah, we broke that down there. That was fun. So we get the umpires giving up the lineup as the Cardinals will take the field here. It's hot, 82-degree day in St. Louis. It's very humid. So look for the afternoon. Hope the Yankees could get a lead and get ahead and make this game go pretty fast, because I believe the afternoon showers will be coming to St. Louis. Montgomery getting it's gonna be 17 start. I gave you his numbers earlier. And of course, a 3.45 ERA. So he's pitched 92 innings. 92 innings, 85 hits. That's a good number. That's a good number for Jordan Montgomery here. Let's see there. Now, Montgomery's featuring more of his fastball since coming over to St. Louis. He was very critical, very vocal about it, about him pitching and what pitch selections the St. Louis Cardinal organization has have him throwing. And we'll see here if that's going to be an affected on these Yankees hitters. So the Yankees will send LeMay Mayhew to lead off here. I'll give you the defense for the Cardinals. It's Walker in left, Nootbaar in center, Burson in right, Arenado at third, Min at short, Gordman at second, Min at first, and Kisner behind the plate. And Donovan's a designated hitter. Stepping into the batter's box as the leadoff hitter will be DJ LeMahieu. Now, DJ LeMahieu is batting .228 with 7 home runs, 27 runs batted in, 58 for 256. He has 58 hits and 254 plate appearance for DJ LeMahieu with a 6.77 OBS. So we're waiting here for the first pitch, ready to go here. And DJ LeMahieu will step into the batter's box. As you can see there, the scoreboard. And boy, it looks like DJ LeMahieu look like he has a taxi cab. My goodness. Remember, the scoreboard is always a couple of seconds ahead due to the fact that they change broadcasting rules. They're always on a delay for in case something happens. Montgomery ready to deal the first pitch. Here it comes. And LeMahieu, first pitch, grounded to short. He's in a hurry. One pitch, one out. I don't like that. This is why Jake Bauers has to continue. I mean, it's going to look like rinse and repeat with the Yankees, with my frustration level with them. They swing at the first pitch. It seems like when I do the games, they're in a rush. Here's Torres, who's batting .248 with 12 home runs, 34 RBIs. He's 95 for 302. Let's go. We need to work pitch. And here's the first, and swing and a miss. Again, these guys are itching to swing at the first pitch. 0-1. No way Gleyber Torres deserves to be in the All-Star game. And the 0-1. Curveball. There's a strike. 0-2. He doesn't deserve to be in an All-Star game. Here's the 0-2 for Montgomery. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gleyber. The lefty Montgomery with 1-2 pitch. And the set. Strike 3 called. He gets the inside corner. Torres stands there looking. 2 quick outs for Montgomery. Now with 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton batting .200. He has 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, 25 hits, 125 at bats, and he is the designated hitter this afternoon. So Big G stepping in, and Montgomery ready to deal the pitch. Outside for ball, 1-0. Now, Montgomery gets the sign, the set. He's going to deal 1-0 pitch. He's taking a while. Now the pitch. This one's high. It is far. If it's fair, it's gone. Just foul. Just foul by the hair of a chinny chin chin. We need to see a replay. I will ask for a replay there. It looked like a home run the minute I saw it come out there. And man, did miss the home run there by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Oh yeah, just foul by at least a foot. Maria, you saw that, Maria. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike. Montgomery holding Now the 1-1. Chop to third. Aranola throws across. Nice play. So he gets in. Yankees goes down in order. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. But they miss hitting a home run. A 2-out solo shot by Stanton, just by 12 inches by a foot. So here comes Gerrit Cole now, taking them out. So that's Jordan Montgomery there for you. You boy, he makes you gasp for your breath, and when you see, he gets the out. All right. I personally did not like the approach from DJ and Torres there, especially DJ LeMahieu. You're the leadoff shot. You need to work the count. You need to see some pitches there. I need some long bats there. AJ, what's going on? Good afternoon, pal. Good afternoon, AJ. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Lamario, yes, I do like seeing Roman versus Jey Uso at SummerSlam. You know that's being built there. I love the way they at the end of the Money in the Bank, we stood around for a little roundtable Q&A explaining what we like about it and the storyline that came out of that of more Money in the Bank. There, I urge you to watch that video and at least fast forward it. You can fast forward, have to watch the whole watch along, but get to the end of the watch along when we all give our thoughts of the matches. We have to throw out some good points on what Money in the Bank opened up and storylines for WWE going forward to Monday Night Raw, building up for SummerSlam and etc. So I urge you to check that, at least the part out of that. So AJ, let's go. We saw our old pal Montgomery get a quick inning. Let's go now. Gerrit Cole this afternoon, who might be in line to start the All-Star game. I gave you Cole's numbers again, an 8-1 record with a 2.8 RA. This is 103 2/3 innings pitch. He's given up 86 hits, striking out 113 batters, 30 surrendered, 31 walks, and gave up 10 home runs for Gerrit Cole. All right, step into the batter's box is the designated hitter, Brendan Doran, who's batting 272, and Doran first ball swinging and baseball. Both of the teams, the art of taking pitches from the leadoff hitters are out the toilet. So as Doran swings at the first pitch and gets on with a single, who was batting 272 with 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. Now he's 69 for 251 at bats. So we'll bring up here Luke Barr, a center fielder who's batting 258 with 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's 49 hit and 190 at bats. He will be batting from the left side now with a runner on. So it goes the perfect game, the no-hitter out the window. And the pitch of Cole taken up high, 1-0. Now the Yankees defensively be Cabrera in left, Hader in center. In right field will be Isaiah Kafalefa. Around the horn will be LeMahieu, Bobe, Torres, Bowers at first, and of course Trevino behind the plate as the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to Luke Barr. So we have the leadoff hitter on with a single. Cole coming off his shortest outing of the season, and the pitch. Swing, a miss. Nice change up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, Dolvin has 4 stolen bases on the season. He's taking the lead. Cole holding. Now the pitch. Curveball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misses inside. Now, Newbar has a 743 OBS. The pitch. Ooh, just missed. Go wanted that. I don't know where the umpire had his eyes at. That was right there. What is there? He has his, my goodness. Extremely close. That should have been strike 3 call. Oof. Talk about umpire must be craving orange juice because he's squeezing here. And he walks him. Ooh. Now, quick trouble here. The first 2 batters reaches 2 on with no one out here, and he will give Paul Goldschmidt an opportunity for an RBI. Now, Goldschmidt, who's batting 289 with 15 home runs, 46 RBIs, He has 90 hits, 311 at bats. So he's eighth in the National League in batting average. So he is a tough out. Now he's 877 OBS. So Yankees flirting with a little trouble here early. Of course, not, and also being squeezed by the home plate umpire. Here's the pitch from Cole. And runners go. Trevino throws to third, and they got him. Got him. What a play there. This is not Kyle Higashioka. They must have thought it was Kyle Higashioka who was behind the plate, but Trevino, beautiful job there, bouncing and getting there. Boy, why would you go there when you have a prolific hitting machine there in Goldschmidt? That's, you know, and I complain, and I go, but wait a minute, Jedi. You always tell the Yankees to run. Cardinals did it. Yeah, but this is Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up, foul. And look at that. The bench coach is questioning the manager. Ooh, I didn't like that there. Runner at second with one out. Ooh, this is a little loud. Let me lower this. And swinging a miss. Goldschmidt goes down on a strikeout. 2 away now. So 2 outs now. Whoa, how that inning turned there, because he gets the strikeout on Goldschmidt there. He just trained a beautiful fastball passed right by Goldschmidt there. Now with 2 outs, runner at second changes the whole concept of the inning. Here's Arenado now, who's batting 275, 16 home runs, 54 RBIs, 83 hits, and 302 at-bats for Arenado. The pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. So he challenged him immediately. Boy, the Yankees. If the Yankees get out of this here without giving any issues there, boy, that was a big play at third. And the pitch. This one is in there to right field, and Falefa makes the play. So the inning, wow, no runs, 1 hit, no errors to leave a man on base. That caught steal. Hey, Chris, salute, Chris. In how you doing tonight? Hope you're feeling better, my friend. As we go to the second inning. As we go to the second inning here, no score. Again, a puzzling situation there. I think the base runner thought he was stealing against Kyle Higashioka, because I know the Yankees have a stigma that you could run on the Yankees. It all depends on which catcher is behind the plate. If it's Kyle Higashioka, there's an opportunity where you could take a chance on stealing. Not a good thrower of throwing man guys out, but they must have been a mishap or trying to get Trevino off his toes. And Trevino is one of the best there in framing and also neutralizing the run game there. That's a good job there for the Yankees. A big advantage there. Boy, they dodged a bullet, if you ask me there, because that was setting up for an ugly inning, or an inning where some runs might have gone on the board for the Cardinals there. So we were getting ready here. Back to work. That's cool. Oh, had a nice barbecue. I just had barbecue wings as well. I had some barbecue wings from the grill. So good job there, Aiden. Hope you enjoy them as well. And this is the barbecue season, man. This is the barbecue season. 4th of July weekend, of course, coming up. We got those pesky Oreos coming up tomorrow night. Not sure if we're going to do the game tomorrow night. I don't know if it's between Monday Night Raw or the Yankees. I don't know which one of the two yet. I got to find out with the viewership. That's why we need to share this video, let other people know. If we trump over the viewership from Money in the Bank, we will go with Yankee baseball. But if the Money in the Bank viewership is higher, we're going to wrestling, because I have to go where the crowd or where the viewerships are going to meet us. So that's why we ask you guys to share this, and we ask you to let other folk know. So I'm going to be totally real and honest with you guys. So here's Bader, who's batting 262 with 6 home runs, 23 RBI, 3 for 126. Outside, Yankee game on Tuesday is no. Tomorrow night is firework night, Aiden. Tuesday is an afternoon game. It's an early afternoon start. Tomorrow night is fireworks night in Yankee Stadium, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Montgomery against Bader. Swing and a miss win too. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to Harrison Bader, the former Cardinal. He is in the cleanup spot. 11 pitch from Montgomery here. The 1-2 from Jordan Montgomery. He's holding and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Montgomery wins down. There goes down. With 1 out now, we'll bring up Isaiah Kanafalefa. Now, Isaiah Kanafalefa is batting 260. He has 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. He has 45 hits and a 773 at bats. Falefa is playing well at super utility role, and here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Now, if Isaiah Kanafalefa finished the year all strong as that being that the super utility player, young as well, days of DJ LeMahieu's Yankees are going to be numbered. Pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 game. So Isaiah Kanafalefa played first base. So he has played right field, center field, left field, second, shortstop, first base, and he's an emergency cap. He pitched. 2 balls and a strike. So if it's coming this off season, I'm the New York Yankees. I'm looking for move, and of course, take notes. Though I like to copy and paste. I'm looking to move Isaiah DJ LeMahieu now and have Isaiah Kanafalefa as the super utility. And the 3-1. There's a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We have a full count to Isaiah Kanafalefa as he fouls that one. So then we have a payoff pitch, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Coming to IKF. The 3-2. So 1 out walk for Falefa. Now you have Volpe now. Volpe's been putting up some good at bats. A phenomenal road trip for Volpe, batting close to 300 in the last few games here. He's now to 220. He's batting 220. So 12 for his last 23. So he is 220 with 10 home runs, 29 RBIs. He has 61 hits, 277 at bats. Here's the bunt run. The run the second, and he's safe. You base. There you go. Using the speed. My goodness, this is exciting to see that. A stolen base, you fake the bunt. You hope he pulled it back. You try to go with bunt and run. There you go. So a stolen base for Volpe, and that is going to be his 17th stolen base of the season. So he has 17 stolen bases. So good job there. Now Volpe ahead of the count, 1-0. $20 pitches here from Montgomery. Let's see if he shows another bunt. No, he won't. And he's going to swing away and take for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Volpe has an 11-game base streak also there. So he's playing really good. A 373 batting average. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Oh, the more the San Diego Padres keeps losing, the more you're gonna hear Soto, Snell, and Bader's name being Hader's name, not Bader, Hader's name being thrown out there more and more to see if there's gonna be a bit more and hand the 1-2 inside 2-2. I think those names are thrown out there to see if which fan base gets engaged more and bidding more. Of course, if you're San Diego, want to see if the fan bases are loud enough where teams might make a call and move. So Yankee fan base is very loud and extremely vocal. I don't know if they'll do those moves. Here's the 2-2. And this one foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't know if Snell fits the Yankees bidding here with Jordan Montgomery. With Rodon finally making an appearance, healthy. Going to make his Yankee debut. Mr. Cortez might be healthy, so we don't know. There's the 2-2 pitch. Montgomery now checks the runner at second pitch. This one is foul. He's a good pitcher. I don't know if the Yankees are willing to go there unless if they're moving like Chris said in the past. We're thinking of moving Mr. Cortez, moving around and trying to see if you can get something else. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see, but I don't think Blake Snell fits what there's too much as this was in the air. Fly ball to shallow left, and Edmonds makes the play for out number 2. No advancement there for IKF. Unless hear me out. Unless if you do Blake Snell, Aiden, and let me see, and you move Luis Severino into the bullpen. Because he's been struggling as a starter. Another bad outing yesterday. Do you think of putting him at a reliever? I know he's not going to be popular, but he's a free agent to be. So what? Right now you're here to win, trying to win division or postseason berth and winning games in October. There's a strike to Powers. Now Powers, who's batting 224, 7 home runs, 18 RBIs, 28 for 125 at bats. I'm a little bit cooled off there from taking him away from the leadoff spot. I would have loved him, but I know it makes sense with the lefty Montgomery out to lead him off the pitch. Curveball, 0-2 looked a little overmatched there. But I do like Jake Bauers. When there's a right-handed hitter, I want to see Jake Bauers back at that leadoff spot because he works the count. He really impressed me as leadoff hitter for the Yankees. I just like seeing him in the 5-6. I want to see him leading off to work the count. The 0-2. This one looped. Oh, caught there by Edmund. I thought he was going to get a loop hit over the shortstop's head. I like batting approach there, even though it was a soft looper to the shortstop. He put the bat on ball. You know what? Put the bat on ball. You never know where those bloops, those might drop in. I like that approach for Bauers, especially against a lefty behind an account 0-2. No runs, no hits. They leave a man on base. Now we go to the bottom of the second inning with no score. So we get the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be Burton, Walker, and Groman for the Cardinals. I don't think Cardinals will make any sell off any places either. I don't think they'll sell off their players. They're an organization that likes to retool. They have a strong farm system. Do they give up one of their cornerstone hitters? No. So the Cardinals will not be selling off any of their big hitters. This is a team that there's a foul franchise that like to build. They believe in their guys, and I don't think they'll move away from either one of the corner infielders for them. So no, we'll tell you to just save your time. I don't think they'll move. I don't think that will move. I don't think they won't make a move there. Neither one have been injury prone like a Bader for pitching. I don't think I don't see St. Louis move that there. I think they'll be staying pat. So they talk about Rodon's three rehab injury starts. So they're talking about Friday the Chicago Cubs. We'll see. Like I said, one start, then the All-Star break, and the cheer is a strike to Mr. Alec Bolson, who's batting 221 with 5 home runs, 17 runs batted in with 36 hits and 161 at bats. He's batting on the left side, though 0-1, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. I believe he is a free agent at the end of the season. Yes, Jordan Montgomery will be a free agent at the end of the season. I don't know. That might be one move. That's one, but you're talking about their big guys. They're not going to move their big guys. Jordan Montgomery's a pitcher, left-hander. Could he be moved? I could see that. You could see a Montgomery be moved. I could see Montgomery be moved to the Orioles. Boy, wouldn't be that something? Or in Montgomery, the wild card over, and Yankees don't. There's the 1-2. This one is foul. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Speaking of those pesky Orioles, they're up 2-1. Those Minnesota Twins. Here's 1-2. Strike 3 called. What a beautiful frame. Beautiful. Caught him looking back. It's K there for Cole. That's his second strikeout of the afternoon. So rough batter away. Oh, he has to get us. Yeah, he'll get it. He will get a standing ovation. Aiden tomorrow when he pitches. Absolutely. Here's Walker. Here's Jordan Walker. And the pitch to Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now, Walker's batting .301, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. He's got 46 hits and 153 at-bats. Big, tall left fielder, right-hander. And the 0-1 outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 pitch. There's a strike on the outside. Got him with a nice slide, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Just missed. 2-2. He tried to go back-to-back sliders there, down and away. And, of course, he did not bite on that. And the 2-2. This one's popped up into right field. And IKF 2 away. West, what's going on? How are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good.
How you been? Good afternoon. With 1 away, here's Grodman. Now, Grodman batting .235, 16 home runs, 49 RBIs, 59 hits, and 251 at-bats. He took a call for a ball, 1-0. So, here we're in the bottom of the second inning. Heel, no score with 2 away now. Outside for ball, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. 2 ball, 1 strikes to count. And the 2-1 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here, before this inning, the 3-1, 3-1 count. You see St. Louis being sellers of selling their corner infielders in the trade deadline? I don't see it.
I don't see it, but there's a little chance only because of how much value they have. But it's like at most like a 30% chance.
Or 2 walk surrendered by Cole. No, they call a strike. Oh, sorry, 3-2. The umpire is very deliberate, very late with the call there. So the count's full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So I do apologize on that one. Here's the payoff pitch. And he walks him there. Okay, so we got to it, but 1 pitch too late. Yeah, so you see them selling here. Second walk by Cole will bring up Kisner, his catcher, who's batting .221 with 5 home runs, 14 RBI. He has 23 hits and 104 plate appearances. I don't see, because St. Louis has a strong farm system where they're going to bring some young, talented players on. They also spend some money on the right. We see them in the past. If they need to make a certain player that makes sense, the cornerstone who is born for, like Alanona, Goldschmidt from they'll go after him. St. Louis isn't shy of going after big name. Like, for instance, let's get some point. So there's a region they could go after. They're not afraid, but they're not going to be every year going out there and spending like Duncan said. But when a generational type of players out there, they always throw their names in the hat. I don't know if you agree or disagree with that one.
Yeah, they do. They do tend to do that. I don't know, but their case is really interesting at the deadline. I'll say that. What they're gonna do.
We have a 1-1 count from Gerrit Cole. He checks the run at first, and the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, that's why I could see Jordan Montgomery being moved to the Orioles, and stuff like that. No score here, Steve. No score. We're in the bottom of the second inning. No score. And the ball is foul out of play, 1-2.
Must-win series from here on out for the Yankees, because we're getting closer and closer to that deadline. Speaking of it,
they win today. If they have an opportunity here to have another winning, at worst they're going to have a 500 road trip. At worst, if they drop this here, if they win, they have another 4-2 in a 6-game series here, winning road trip. So this is a big game, like you said. 1 ball, 2 strike the count here, and Cole looks at the runner at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Call strike 3. Another backwards cape. Wow, Kisner goes down looking. So no runs, no hits, no error, but 1 man left on base. We go to the 3rd inning now. No score here on the Sports Jedi Network. Watch party, watch along on the Bronx Bomber Strike Back podcast. So we got Heel joining us this afternoon as well. So we saw Chris the Flash making that money, working hard. So we'll salute Chris and everyone there watching us from we had Mikey Monster say hello in the chat. We got Stevenus, Maria, we have Aiden. We salute you guys, those that are watching us. AJ Marshall, of course, always watching with us. So good job there. So we'll get ready to go here. The Yankees split that nightcap. They won the 2nd game of that series.
yeah, because we're like at the halfway mark where there's like 82 games in, I believe. So yeah, as every game passes by, these games are starting to become more and more important.
Oh yeah. And I mentioned earlier, Friday looks like Rodon will make his Yankee debut. And like I said, 1 start before the All-Star game, then All-Star break. He'll probably pitch 1 game, All-Star break, see how he recovers and stuff like that. And maybe after the All-Star, maybe when time to make a move, either you're gonna bring, either you have to go with either Vasquez or Brito. Instead you have Nestor Cortez returning to the line, to the starting pitching staff. So you're gonna have Cortez back. So now you could either move Schmidt to the bullpen or Herman, whichever one of the two, and now you get solidified. Personally, I know there's been a lot of rumors and chatter with Soto, with LA and Snell. I think the Yankees don't, like you said too, they don't need pitching, but I'm concerned with Luis Severino. I think Luis Severino days as a starter for the Yankees are being numbered. I think he'll be suited for coming out of the bullpen in short-term relief if they do get a Blake Snell to solidify that. Let's say they do make that move. Let's say they it looks like it's going to start to rain soon, and we're going to have rain delay. It smells like it. It looks like it. Here's Trevino, who will lead off the 3rd against Montgomery, who's batting .213 with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, 30 for 141 at that. And the pitch here, and this one fouled out. So Trevino, yesterday, I mentioned the other day that with Trevino had a big impact in the 9th inning with that beautiful safety squeeze bunt. And I wish I was on the air, because I think I would have marked out like a little schoolgirl, because I'm a big fan of the bunt and those little small ball plays that's just winning baseball. Here's Trevino now. Takes a 1 ball, 1 strike. You know why I'm a big proponent on that? Because I can identify being a manager, a little league coach, a manager, player. Those are the type of plays that we did that helped us win and start rally. And that's the right way of fundamental baseball 101. And that's why, and you see that in major league level, it shows your kids in the minor league or in little league, those are not worthless plays. And
Yeah,
because kids want to say, I want to hit the ball in the fence, but you're in little league. You don't have the physical capability, hand-eye coordination to be able to do that. To go out there and post for a home run, you still got fundamentals to get to that level. Look up, get the stuff. That's why I resonate, and really that's play that goes to my heart. Hit loop to the center field, and Newbar makes the play. That held up just high enough there for Newbar to get that one for the shortstop. One away now. Here's Oswaldo Carrera, the left field, who's batting 206. He had 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, 36 hits, and 175 at bats, and a 563 OPS for Oswaldo. And that's what I like, that those stealing bases, forcing the pitch, swinging a miss. That's why I'm a big and then go, why'd you go so bananas over those plays that are those automatic outs, and you're bunting, you're giving yourself up instead of because I can identify and relate to it. So that's the reason. Just to sum that up. 1-1 strikeout time.
I'm a sucker for great defensive plays.
Yeah.
Because when I was a ball player for a little bit, I prided myself on not making any errors, not dropping the ball, anything like that.
As a ball outside to it. Well, yeah, I agree with you there because we identified that you work hard not to make a mistake when good defensive game that guys are on their toes, taking away hits, diving for balls, taking hits in the hole, seeing 9 singles no longer because he's diving, getting to his feet, throwing across the diamond, scoop from the first baseman. Those are the type of fun because we identify with them as 3-1. The home run, not really, unless if you're a power hitter. No, thank you. And I don't identify, and this one's foul, out of play.
When I was a hitter, I actually modeled myself after Ichiro Suzuki.
Okay.
I just wanted to hit the ball on the ground
Contact.
and try to beat it out. Yeah.
Yeah, contact. Yeah.
And I know I'm pretty. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and this one is to right field on the run, and this one is just foul. Go ahead, Heo. Just wanted that play, almost a fair ball.
Yeah, and I know throughout my whole entire life, I always been like sort of a chunky guy, but like I could run though, believe it or not. Like, now my first hit ever was a triple. It was in the gap.
Nice one. I always mount up the Manley. I always, when I used to play shortstop, but then I moved first base. I would play hard like first baseman because definitely trying to dig the ball to dirt, work with the stretch catch, at first base whenever there was a close play, stretch, and plus I was when I did karate at Shotokan, we would always do the split, learn how to do the split, ability, and that helped me at playing first base, the 3-2 pitch down low and walk them. So a 1-out walk. So I would always love playing first base with the stretch, be able to do that, full split there and dig the ball out of the dirt. That was just my game. I love to play that there. When I did play shortstop, played, just didn't have much of a range to up the middle, be honest with you. I was more in the hole better, but the up the middle was my issue to move, then play second base. So it moved in, Then I didn't like third because I was honest with you. I was a little afraid of how hot the corner was, for hardball. But then when I got older, I started playing third and shortstop, and I'm third in football. And I regret not playing it hardball at base because I found third base fun.
Yeah. My favorite baseball memory, besides hitting in front of my dad, was when my team was getting no hit, and I was coming up to bat, and I knew this was my chance to break it up, and I actually did end up breaking it up. And after that, just off of my hit starting the rally, we ended up coming back and winning that game.
1 ball, 1 strike to LeMahieu took a.
And it was a simple single.
That's all you need. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1-1. Down low, 2-1.
And I'm not exaggerating. I was a switch hitter. I don't know how good I would be from the left side now because I'm a natural righty. But,
I played right field in high school. Didn't really like right field. Wanted to play first so bad down low. Right field was okay, fun. I just wanted to be. I wanted to be a first baseman. That's, but I just didn't have the height for it. I knew that. But I was a good defensive first baseman.
Yeah, I could play the outfield, third and second. Third was probably the position I played with.
Walk. Oh, they called a strike. Ooh. That was a bad. Mayhew didn't like it. I didn't like it. The ball was up the neck area. Not even a close for being a strike. This ball is up high. Wow. That's not a strike. Wow, that's a terrible call by the home plate umpire. It should have been first and second, 1 out. The runner goes, Mayhew pops up, and he flies out. Infield. Wow, the umpire took away an opportunity. The Yankees had first and second, 1 out. Wow. LeMahieu dropped the bat in disgust. Protest there. The umpire missed that. Terrible call there. It changed the whole course of the at-bat, the whole course of the inning there. Wow.
Contreras brought it down, though. He framed that.
Even when he framed it, it was still high, extremely high. Here's Torres.
The way he brought
and
it
the
down,
pitch.
though.
There's a strike.
But yeah, that's a walk regardless. That's why I say
so Torres,
you should be able to challenge like a ball 4 or strike 3 at least.
Oh, somebody got tossed. Let's see. He just told someone got tossed or someone got to shut up. Straight. Here comes Buffoon to argue with the umpires. I think Boone got tossed. Yeah, so Aaron Boone will be tossed out of this game. A toss number 6 of the season. 5th ejection of the season. So it's tied with how many games he's lost as a bad manager to how many times been tossed. So it's 5 for 5. He's 5 games that I seen him lost himself for over managing and 5 for being tossed. All right, so Buffoon is gone. We'll see him chewing gum and getting the pitchers out. And he's still trying to get money's worth. He didn't need to get tossed there. I understand, DJ. I didn't like the call that heel. Still early where you could just, you don't have to get tossed there. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
There was no need. That was down there. Unless he was protecting Mayhew from getting tossed, which probably that's what he did. I bet that's what it did. So Buffoon is gone. Good. Take Donaldson with you to the dugout, to the clubhouse. Mendoza will be the coach. Could be. Yeah, he rung him up. Yeah, it's there. All right, so back here now. Finally, a little bit of a early fireworks here in St. Louis during the day. The 1 count. Montgomery now, the runner at first is a Cabrera. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a 0-2. Just to let you know, Cabrera does have 5 stolen bases on the season. I know Donaldson pitched yesterday. I saw the video replay there. So Donaldson pitched. Here's the 0-2. For Montgomery, the pitch. Down low. And good stop there in the dirt. No advancement by the runner. It's 1-2 strikes.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the Yankees are facing a guy that knows them really well and their old brother, Montgomery.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know. Jays up 3-2 on the Red Sox. That's in the fifth. And here's the 1-2 pitch outside 2-2. Do you send Carrera here? I don't know. I don't know if I'll send him. I think I would, just to get to scoring position with Torres. When Torres strikes out, you lead him off with Torres. It doesn't hurt. You got on base here, push down ball a bit.
I wouldn't, only because the Yankees hitting hasn't been that good, and you don't know when's the next time you're gonna get a chance to score like this.
No, that's exactly why I'm running there here. It's 2 strikes here. If he steals, it'll be 3-2. And you have him at second base in scoring position. If he gets stealing, you lead off with Torres, and then the following inning. It's been win in my opinion, but it's still, let's see how they'll play this. The 2-2, runner does not go, fouls it back. The Yankees have most games pitched by non-pitchers. That's not a good stat there, because that means they've been blown out in a lot of games, Steve. Ooh, that's not a good stat there. All right, so we have a 2-2 pitch still with Montgomery. His pitch count for Montgomery is at 52 pitches. That was an issue with the Yankees, the pitch count for Jordan Montgomery. The 2-2. And he fouls it again. Torres now making his former teammate work. This will be the 7th pitch, so it's going to be a 7 pitch at minimum at bat for Torres.
I would definitely do a hit and run on a 3-2 count once we get there.
It's 2-2. A 3-2, you're going to run regardless because it's a payoff pitch. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So Torres goes down. So the Yankees still keeping their runners with cement shoes at first base, and no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave a man on, and they lose Buffon with the process. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, no score. So Boone has been tossed. If you're joining us a little late, Aaron Boone has been tossed on arguing balls and strikes. Won a bad pitch called strike on LeMahieu, and he was protecting his player, but Boone is gone for the 5th time.
Wouldn't that be a good thing?
Yeah, but here's the thing. There is no one in that dugout besides Rojas, and he's not the one making the managerial. Is Mendoza with Major League Baseball managerial experience. And that's why you need a bench coach. That's why I said it. Of course, if you hear me, it sounds like I have the broken record. Here goes Jedi with the broken record again. The Yankees made a disservice when they hired Boone not to put a skilled former manager as his bench coach. You know, they could have went with a former manager as a bench coach next to Boone. Would have went long ways of helping him, but it is what it is. Yeah. In the words of Ellie, not yeah. We joined the club. You want to be my vice president of that club, AJ? You're more than hired to be my vice president of that one. All right, we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Tommy Edman leading off, and here's the pitch from Cole. The pitch inside for a ball. No. Now Tommy Edman, who is batting .238, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs. He has 62 hits and 261 at bats. And the 1-0. This one hit hard and caught by Torres. Field and goes. So he got that on a 1 hop. I thought it was a line drive, but no, it's a 1 hopper to Torres. But either way, he's retired. Edman gone. We'll bring up top of the lineup here. Here's Donovan. Donovan single in the 1st inning, first pitch of the game. He's 1 for 1. And the pitch, curveball. There's a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, these are some pesky Cardinals. I know they're struggling, but they just been a flat out weird team. At one point, I think they had almost a 10-game winning streak once they put Wilson Contreras back as catcher after they removed him for a couple games.
Ooh, as Donovan got hit by a pitch on the elbow, he's on with 1 out. He didn't do such a good job to get out of the way of it, but nonetheless, he's on base with 1 out. We'll bring out Newbar. Newbar walked his first time up. Cardinals had something cooking first inning. They had first and second, no one out. Here's a square for a bunt. Bunt right in front. He feels like Trevino. Throw. Got him. Nice play there. Removed to second now. Nice job by Trevino. This was close there to Cole, and he was charging there. Trevino pounces there and got there. You want Trevino handling that and throwing some Nice job by Trevino. So runner scored position for Goldschmidt. He had that opportunity last time up, and he struck out. But it's 2 outs. Let's see if the Yankees can get out of this one. The pitch outside. There's a strike for Goldschmidt. Now, the Cardinals had first and second with no one out, and you had Donovan try to steal in a questionable opportunity there and got thrown out. Thought it was Hashioka behind the plate.
Oh, you can tell Newbar was trying to get that down the line at third base, though.
There's a strike. He's trying to bunt for a base hit. It wasn't a sacrifice heel, like you said, trying to get it to the third base line. But didn't. But he wanted the pitcher field it. You never know when the pitcher might overthrow it. Here's the 0-2. This one's foul. He spoiled that one. 0-2.
Yeah. Either way, you got your big guys up now with a speedy runner on second.
You got a runner score position, yeah. Now, he caught Goldschmidt there. He got him with a good fastball up and in. Let's see what he'll throw. You know Goldschmidt is going to make that adjustment. This one foul again. Now, Goldschmidt is keen and fouling some tough fastballs on Cole. I would hate to throw a slider to speed up Goldschmidt's bat. That could be some dangerous situation here. You got to throw a slider has to be down in the dirt, not as time is called by Cole. Steve got Dilo, Di Vincenzo. Yes, they're known as the Nova Knicks. Yes, but I am very upset with them. Getting rid of Toppin for nothing. For 1 ball, 2 strikes here for 2 second-round picks. Not a good. Don't like it. Don't like the compensation they got for Toppin.
Yeah, you
might as well kept them. Don't want to. You more picks for a coach that doesn't want to play rookies. Then you draft. If you do convey and draft these players, we can't pay all of them. We can't give them contract extensions. They're contract eligible. So, that's why I hold my tongue there. Why in the French do you get all these draft picks if you're not going to sign them? They really got me really irate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. My son worked his butt off to buy me an Obi Toppin jersey, and you guys just trade him away for nothing. Yeah. Meanwhile, the moron Randall's there with his attitude, who can't play in the postseason, who wants to punch quickly in the face on national TV. Meanwhile, they love him. Here's the 2-2. Let me not get there all hot and kaput as he fouls it off.
Yeah. You're gonna Caputo the Knicks.
I think I might do what Caputo did with the Yankees this season. Just stay away. I'm really that upset. That's upset. I am really thinking about not pouring them this year. I'm really. It's stupid move. And chops it because they The kid has been bamboozled from start. For a guy who gave us the thumbs down, Rand, who gave us the thumb down, who's a Cowboy fan, by the way. I am really bothered with the Nick organization right now. The 2-2, and this one's chopped. Go Cole. Oh, got it. Makes the play. That would do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. We go to the 4th inning. No score. The game is on pretty fast here. About an hour.
Yeah, Miles Bridges is going to stay with the Hornets. Yeah.
Not enough real good players in the first round, second round. What a joke! Yeah, and we're training them for jokes, for guys that are jokes. We all know in the NBA, the first 4, not even sometimes the only in years, some years is only the first 3 players are franchise-changing basketball players. Everyone else is nothing but bench players, and oh, but wait a minute, Antetokounmpo. And those are the exception to the rules. You don't get that every draft. Every draft, you're not gonna find an Antetokounmpo and when he was drafted, or so forth and so forth. Transitional, game-changing basketball players. Jokic was a 2nd round pick. Yes, get it, but those are exceptional to rules. You can't. Not every draft give those type of players. For 2 second-round picks for what? If you would have told me we have a different coach, and we traded Toppin for 2 second-round picks, where I know a coach might play them, but Tom Thibodeau doesn't want to play rookies. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't even want to play second-year players. He just wants veterans that will play 45 minutes and play. And only if he could stay. If all 5 starters could stay, or maybe 6 could play, and he could play all 6 players starters, or with 5 with the bench. That's what Tom Thibodeau wants. He's not that type of coach who wants to rotate, who wants to bring in fresh legs, and it's ridiculous. So why bother getting all these draft picks? Why bother getting draft picks and all these assets? He's not gonna put them. You're gonna bring in a rookie or a player here for what? To do nothing? Oh, he's not ready. He's got to work and practice. Meanwhile, nonsense. It's hoppycock. Now we can't trade Randall.
I'm still sticking with the thing of trying to go after Dame Lillard, but I know you said what, like, you don't think they're gonna do it? That's just it.
No, I don't think they'll do it.
I still think that's a smart move for the Knicks, and I think that would make Knicks fans really happy. Obviously,
a 2-0. It make you happy to see what you had to give up for him. If you start giving up players like wait a minute, we're relying on this and this with Damian. I don't know.
That front line though with Dame Lillard and Jalen Brunson, oof.
The 2 and 3 and 2. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you can have two guys that height in the NBA, you still need high 7-footers. You're still dominated by the big guys who could block shot. No matter how great you are, here's a 3-0. Stanton takes all 4. So he walks. If you got guys who could stay with them, who's taller, who block their shots or become who can't, no matter how hard, you're not perfect to hit 3 shot with a shot. You still need size for rebounding, length, and the Knicks right now they're still short. They're still too small. Now they have a power forward. They have a backup power forward. I mean, even after signing of DiVincenzo, but it's still too undersized. Here's Bader. Bader swings and a miss. 0-1. And we need a shooting. But
yeah.
Let's see what Bader. The Yankee hitters are so impatient, and he pops this one up. Shallow center. New bar.
We say it all the time. It's like they can't wait to get to the hotel or something.
Yeah, it's like they got a Twitch channel that they got to go stream a video game or something. So 1 out here. Here's Isaiah kind of Falefa. Falefa's been playing well for the Yankees. I was saying earlier there, Heel, at the end of the season, if Isaiah continues hitting here, 1, he might get a multi with the Yankees. The pitch. This one is grounded, backhanded. It might be 2-1 on a double play. So it's a 6-4-3 double play as the inning comes to a conclusion. No runs, no hits. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. What I was going to say was maybe the days are numbered for DJ LeMahieu as the super utility player for the New York Yankees, seeing his decline. It's really eminent. Do you think about trying to move away from DJ LeMahieu, signing Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to play? He's younger, who could play that multi-position role, and now go, I won't be surprised if the Yankees go that route.
Well, like I said, I propose the LeMahieu trade, possibly trading him. But even if you don't, I don't think you completely move away from him. I think you just try to extend IKF.
No, you could keep both. Both LeMahieu and IKF as your bench players, as your veteran bench players. You could go that route. Keep them both as your veteran bench players. Bring some more youth. Personally, I want some regulars already. Enough the everyday jack of all trades, master of none players. I need some players who are just masters. They're going to be a master center fielder like Bader is, or a right fielder like Judge. Stay there. I want staples. I want guys who are staples.
McKinney,
I know every day I'm going to play these guys there, and occasionally I'll give a day off here to the left fielder. I could put IKF there. Move them around or LeMahieu, but I want my third baseman, steady third baseman, my steady shortstop, my steady second baseman, my steady first baseman. Of course, your catcher is always going to be in a platoon situation because no one catches all 162 games. You don't expect that from your catchers. But my point is, I want to see that. I want to see that stability. I don't want to see this flip flopping. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
That would have fit well in that Drake song. Sometimes I feel like a note. No, I don't. Yeah. I think it's good to have the Red and Torino, and then maybe just like one more catcher, kind of like the Rangers do. Just have 3. Well, 2 to have in your lineup around again, and then the 1 just to have just in case something goes wrong.
All right, so here's Nolan Arola, and he takes a pitch outside. No, hit the ball for a strike. So I thought that was a ball, but the umpire is very consistent. That was the hair strike. And the 0-1. Pie, 1-1. So Alonado.
I wonder if Montgomery even had to do any scouting, or if he was just like, it's okay. I still remember how my friends like to hit. I got this.
2-1. 2 balls and a strike.
The Twins who lead their division are back down to under 500. That division sucks.
2-2. Man, Charlie, man. Charlie was like, oh, my Twins are first, but they're under 500. Ugh. And the 2-2. 3-2.
You think you're having it rough, or even I am sometimes. At least we aren't the AL Central in general.
Yeah, but you have a chance to win that division being terrible. That's the thing. You're gonna make the postseason. But that's what it is. Get in there, and all you need is to go on. You need to go on a 9-game streak, a 12-game streak in October. Just get in, and then you're like, oh damn. I mean, or get hot. 10 out of the last 10, 8 out of the last 10. You're gonna make some noise in the postseason if you do that. In the 10, you get in October. If you go 10-2. You're probably on the brink of going to the World Series. So if you tell me if you're in Central team, or Central Division winning team, and I tell you go 8-2 in October, you're gonna sign up for it. As he files this one.
I mean, obviously, but you look at your potential opponents, and then you're just like, we don't belong here with the Rays now, Rangers. Yeah.
If I give you at the end of the day, if I give you $1 and you put your dollar in that lotto jackpot, you have a chance. Here's the 3-2. This one is hit hard down, and there's gonna be hits off the facade. Now, Ariola, he drives, and he milked that double for Arado.
Yeah, it said right there he has a 328, I think it is, or 329 batting average when leading off. Those are the
Cabrera played that Ricochet pretty well. Speaking of Ricochet, what job he did there, Money in the Bank last night.
yeah, and those are the advanced analytics that are great to pay attention to in times like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, we're promoting Ricochet here, WWE Money in the Bank. That was great. Money in the Bank tomorrow night. And runner at second with outs. There's a strike to Broderson, who's 0 for 1. The strikeout Vic his first time up. So leadoff runner second here. Here's the Cardinals' opportunity to get on the board against Cole. Cole, 57 pitches for Gerrit Cole here. And the 0-1. This one in on the hands, and there's a big hit. And that's going to be going to third. He had a hold up there. And in third, a 2 and a single for the Redbirds.
The Cardinals I don't know what their trick is in the minor league system, but I said this years ago. It's like they can just call someone up and bang, major leaguer.
You know why? Because they installed the proper fundamentals. Ball on a line drive, not the punch angle nonsense. The ball on line drive, contact, play the game smart. Fundamentals go a long way. Here's another impressive. It's Jordan Walker coming in here, who's batting 317, running in scoring position with 13 RBIs. Another tough player here. Here it comes. This one, first ball hitting. There's a base hit and drive attack. Heel, nothing, no launch angles or trying to hit the 5-run home run. No, he just simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Up the middle base hit. This is why the franchise like the Cardinals will always continue to be an important franchise, to continue to always have winning. Sometimes, yeah, they have some down years at times, but they always bring up some players, like you said, out of nowhere in the minor league. So they're up 1-0. And look at that level swing. They show the replay, a level swing. He hit it off the end of the bat, but it was level, meaning contact, bat means ball, level swing. There you get the results. Here's Gorman. Swing and a miss. Oh, man, he got a change down and away. Now, Gorman walked his first time up. The Cardinals are up 1-0 now on the Yankees. Still nobody out, first and second now. This adversity for Cole, 60 pitches. Down low for a ball, 1-1. And then I see Buffoon. He will be in the ball. He is in the clubhouse. He's been ejected, so he's got preparation in the dugout. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So if it itches, he's gonna be able to scratch and put preparation H, and he can do nothing about it. He's probably biting a pillow somewhere.
Yeah, he's probably just like prancing around, thinking like,
Did he go?
No.
Did not go. 2-2. Ugh. This is one of these bad innings for Cole. Hopefully the damage stays there and he could rebound here. So it's a big 2-2 pitch here. You don't want to go 3-2 here. You want to get some outs. Here we go. The payoff pitch, the 2-2. This one is popped up. Fly ball into center field. On the run is Bader, who makes a beautiful play. Bader in the running. Wow. He keeps the runners held. He almost ran that play, but he did a good job in the air to adjust there. And wow, took a hit away from Gorman.
Yeah, it's in these types of situations where you earn your spot as the ace.
Absolutely. Here's Matt Blake, a Mount Visit. Go after Kisner. Game plan. See how they're going to attack Kisner with 1 out. If you want to see something, boy, the Yankees will love to get ground ball and end the inning on a ground ball play. Of course, you got the catcher coming up. The catcher is a fleet of not a lot of speed from Kisner. You could really turn a nice double play here if you hit in the right direction here. And Cole want to make sure that he keeps the ball down, maybe bust them inside or go over a scouting report of what helps him here. So maybe Cole needs a breather there, but we'll see. It's a hot afternoon in St. Louis. Looks like they're gonna have some after showers there because it's hot and muggy. All right. So here's Kisner with 1 out, or is in, and the pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. And the no. This one is hit, and there's gonna be a base hit. One hook's coming in. They'll keep bursting in. They'll throw it away. And they cut it off there. RB signal. 2-0 Cardinals. 2-0 Cardinals. So Kisner comes through. You had a 221 hitter. And look at the approach there. Everything was level. A nice level. Those are solid hits there, Heel. Nothing cheap. That was a nice solid line drive up the middle. Back to where it came from. Like you mentioned about the Cardinals.
Yeah, just trying to make contact.
Yeah. That's a good approach. That's a good approach. They have a 2-0 lead. Here's Edmund. We're still 1 out here. First and second. Still 1 out. Let's see if the Yankees can get something here. Pitch. I almost hit him. 1-0. So Kisner, his 15th RBI, 24th hit of the season. Cole desperately needs a double play, but Edmund could run. It's going to be a tough guy to double up. It's got to be something hit hard. And the 1-0. This one up little, but right there, Volpe won on the first double play. It was hit hard. Almost hit Cole, and he got it there with a double play jinx there. You owe me a Coke. You owe me a Coke there, eh? So Volpe, man, a double play, just what the Yankees needed. 6-6-3 double play, but the Cardinals get 2 runs here and 4 hits. They hit Cole hard this inning. Man, but only 2-run show now. Now the Yankees gonna have to come out there and pick up their ace with a couple. They're trailing 2-0 here. They'll have their Volpe will lead off 6, 7, and 8 hitter. Volpe, Bowers, and Trevino against George Montgomery with a 2-0.
Yeah, and I guess now that we're into break, I'll just say this so I got the chance to. Shout out to my mom, who's actually a Cardinals fan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she became one when we lived in Missouri, and she went to basically a lot of games. She saw Pujols at the beginning of his career, and McGuire too, and all those old school guys. She's the reason why I own that shirt that you guys seen every now and again, where it's like Yachty and Wainwright, and Pujols. With because Wainwright was part of that old school group, that big trio.
Yes.
And it was in honor of Yachty and Pujols retiring on the same year. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's really ironic that we ended up losing the World Series as a Rangers fan to the Cardinals back in 2011.
Okay, question. Who was the 3 pitchers since 1970 started an All-Star game for the Yankees? I know 2. There's a strike. 0-1. And pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 0-2, excuse me. 0-2 to Volpe.
Yeah. Around that time period, it gets a little like blurry because like you think about old school
Check
guys, you're like, are you sure they played around that time? You know, you start wondering to yourself.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And plus, you're wondering if they were even on the team. Like one of the first things that popped out in my mind, but I'm not sure if you're on the team at that point, was like Ron Goodry. I'm not sure if he played in '77, or at least for the Yankees.
Oh, the trivia question?
Yeah.
The trivia question, since 1970, there's been starters who started the All-Star game.
Okay. So not in '77, but since '77 has started the All-Star game. Yeah, Goodry
Since
might be one.
70, since 1970, since 1970, the All-Star
Okay.
started.
Okay.
And the 1-2 swing and a miss. Hope he goes down on strike.
Okay. Goodry might be one of them then.
I don't know if Gidry started an All-Star game. I think Pettit was one.
Pettit, yeah, you can throw him in the.
Here's Bowers. Maybe. See,
Did he ever solve him?
And the pitch. There's a strike. I think Cone started one. I think it's
Since '70. So I don't think Whitey Ford would be part of that at all.
no.
Yeah.
This one's grounded. Bowers, it's a foul ball. Damn, I'm trying to think of any Yankee starters in the 80s. Like, they weren't that good in the 80s though, but why? Clemens, yeah, Clemens did start. Clemens
yeah,
is
I was
one.
thinking.
I didn't want to go with that one. I knew that one was there. Clemens was a all-star in the pitch. This one is swinging a miss. Back-to-back strikeout from Montgomery. Montgomery looks extremely strong. Boy, I wish we would have a lefty who could strike people like that. Oh yeah, we did. We tried to trade him.
I know. Maybe you can get this one.
No, Gidgy didn't start one. Yeah, I knew Gidgy didn't start one. Now tough one to. I don't think Gidgy did start all-star game. Clemens is one. I think Pettit, because Pettit I don't know if he started at 96 or he won 23 games, 21 games. I don't know. No, I don't think he started the All-Star. I got Catfish. Catfish, Clemens.
Catfish, yeah.
So we got 2 there. One more starter. I think maybe it is Sebastian. So you're right now. He's hitting a no-hitter against the Yankees. So I didn't want to say that, but the scoreboard showed it. Yankees being no-hitter. And the 2-1. And this one, they go, no, there. And took that away. So 5 no-hittings here by Montgomery. Yeah, boy, if Montgomery goes a no-hitter out here, oh boy.
Oh, you wouldn't hear the end of it from Yankee fans all over YouTube, Twitter.
No. You wouldn't hear. You won't hear the end from this guy right here.
We had him and we let him go and whatnot.
You will never hear the end of it from me.
Yeah. At least I'll be able to text my mom and tell her, like, hey, the Cardinals threw a no-hitter today if it happens. And she'll be like, that's awesome.
No, I don't see a no-hitter happening though, but you go 5 no-hit innings against the my goodness.
Yeah, ironically, one of my friends yesterday was asking me, like, hey, who should I take for like the Yankees Cardinals game? Because he was doing like the, where you put money in and then you hope to win it. And I was like, well, the Yankees have Gerrit Cole on the mound, but I don't trust the Yankees hitting. But Jordan Montgomery's pitching for the Cardinals. But again, it's Gerrit Cole. I'm like, it's kind of 50-50. I'm like, because Yankees, I mean, they're such a weird team this year. But the Cardinals, again, they're also a weird team.
The Cardinals are having a rough year, but before any starts, how many games back are the Cardinals from their division? Just to see right now.
I'll tell you.
Damn, it's gonna be Herman's first game back against the Orioles. It's gonna be Herman, be determined, and Luis Reno. It might be, so we'll see.
Oh, they're in last place. They're 34-38.
Oh, so they're done.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch to Donovan, a ball outside 1-0. Now Cole gets the pick. He's ready to throw again. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, the Reds are winning the NL Central. Brewers are in second.
They're really good. They're good for them finally turning it around. There's the 1-1 when they play young guys. Swing and a miss too.
Yeah, remember when everyone wanted Alexis Diaz? Yeah, that conversation died.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
I did, but you remember? No, remember when I told you when they were one game, or they're at one game under 500, close to 500. I told you they're not trading Alexis Diaz. They're at 500, and that was right before I think the Yankee, Donovan. I think Yankees White Sox. Fox hit. He's out.
Yeah.
Umpires having a rough game. Hold on. It's a lot of confusion there. It didn't hit the dirt. It hit the glove, but we'll see. Can you go to the replay? I don't think that's replayable.
I'm thinking he's saying he foul tipped it in the dirt into the glove. So
it's foul tip, but
did he? Either way, he swung.
No, it hit the dirt. It's the right call. It's the right call, folks. It's the right call. Let's not pussy it. Let's. It's the right call. Let's go with it.
What is he arguing about?
Yeah. Here's the 1-2. There's a tit. Hey, that's the breaks. Leadoff single. Back-to-back the leadoff singles here for the Redbirds, the Cardinals.
You can tell me I'm nitpicking, whatever, but I think he disrupted Cole's rhythm when he came out and just argued. I'm like, dude, you got the.
You're right, right.
Yeah,
but it was a pitch up in the zone though. That was a bad pitch that he hit. It was a bad pitch, but he hit as Toronto extends his lead 4-2 on the Red Sox. And the pitch here to Newbar takes a call strike. Boy, the Red Sox can do nothing right. Let's go beat the damn Blue Jays. Speaking of those Cincinnati Reds, 2-1 on those Padres. Popped up, shadow left. Bope makes a play and throws to first. They have a chance for a double play and just get back in time. Donovan. Boy, Donovan was up, almost got doubled up there. I think I would look at replay there.
Wolfe is being a defensive monster today.
He's safe. He got back safe. Call. Bope double clutch. He couldn't believe it's that sprayed away.
Ooh.
All right. One away now. Here's Goldschmidt. Okay, Goldfinger. Pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. He is one of the most underrated, really steady first basemen in Major League in the last 5 years. Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
He hits for average, power, RBIs. the 0-1, 1-1. And it's because he plays in St. Louis. St. Louis is a really baseball city. When you think of baseball, you think of St. Louis immediately. You got your Yankees or Red Sox, Dodgers, yes, but you also throw St. Louis in that conversation of a great baseball town.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it said Boston. I know you probably don't want to, but yeah.
Boston, no, Boston, Chicago, but one of the top four. When I'm talking about top four, yeah, we could argue. We could go back and forth. We could argue about your top
You
four,
think of
but one of
Boston
the
too,
Mount
'cause
Rushmore.
the history and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
of course. But one of the Mount Rushmore, that definitely when it comes to baseball, Mount Rushmore, St. Louis has to be there, even if it's the number 4 of the Mount Rushmores in baseball. It has to be the Cardinals. They're the second most winning franchise in World Series. You gotta, and my point is, for him being there, Goldschmidt should be a little more popular in the ranks of the Major League Baseball because his numbers, phenomenal job. Goldschmidt is a phenomenal first baseman.
Oh yeah, like he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day probably.
No, he's pitching like he cares, Maria. He's pitching okay.
Yeah,
He's pitching
Cole's
okay,
pitching really
2-0.
good.
Nah, it's the Yankees offense. Leave him a run, Maria. If we get him a run, so he could battle 2-1, it will look nicer. 2-1. What the ones that don't look like they don't care is the hitting. It not the pitching. It's the hitting look like they don't care. From DJ LeMahieu swinging at the first pitch, that first inning. Hey, ooh, there's a strike 1 and 2. Beautiful knuckle curve.
Yeah, the Yankees pitching has been fantastic all year. It's the pitchers who act like they have reservations and stuff like that. I mean, sorry, the
It's
hitters.
the hitters. The
Yeah.
hitters feel they're not working counts. They're the ones that are going out there nonchalant. And this one is popped up. And Bowers makes the play, and the inning comes to conclusion. So Cole pitches in and out. So 5 strokes. Let's go.
Cole's at 80 pitches though, so you wonder how far that leash is gonna get.
We got another inning, or maybe an inning and a third.
Yeah, inning or two.
Yeah, it's hot. It looks like está caliente. It looks like it's hot.
Yeah, cause you still gotta
There it
wonder
is.
if this guy learned from if he went to the school of buffoons.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
Goldschmidt did play a lot of his years in Arizona, which hurts his popularity. I agree. Goldschmidt is underrated and a Hall of Famer. Yeah, his numbers there with Goldschmidt, wouldn't be surprised when his career is over. He has Hall of Fame quality numbers for Paul Goldschmidt. I think he's very underrated, very good, solid first baseman. Very good one. He's not a butcher defensively. Can you find out defensive metrics, Heel, if that's for Goldschmidt? If that's possible, I wouldn't know where to look in Baseball Reference for it.
Oh,
So you like to look at those stats, see where he ranks them out defensively with the first basemen, or everything with Joel Goldschmidt to see what analytics or the numbers say with Paul Goldschmidt. I think he's really good. I really think he is what we said. I think Goldschmidt is one of those players, not exposed much to the limelight, or he's not that type of look for the flashiness, but he's solid first baseman. I'll tell you one thing: if I'm starting, I'd rather take Goldschmidt over Pete Alonso.
yeah.
Then and I need Rizzo. I mean, in prime, I'm taking Goldschmidt. So Montgomery has a no going on. Here's Cabrera. Let's see if the Yankees get a hit. There's a call strike. 0-1 to Cabrera. And the 0-1. Rounded to third. Arenado throws, gets him. 1 out. Ooh, right ankle soreness for Fran Valdez. And Shane McClanahan on 15 IL with mid back tightness. Wow. And Masataka Yoshida out with a hit by a pitch in the calf, so he's hurt. So some important hitters being out here in the middle of July here. There's LeMay or in the beginning of July outside. I know. I don't want it to be the middle because all these bills start piling up. Oh, look at that. Austin has it there. Jimmy Key, David Wells, and Ron Clements are the 3 Yankees since 1970. Look at that. Austin. Okay, let's put that, Austin. All right. You know, you might be right, Jimmy Key. 1 ball, 1 strike. I forgot about good old Jimmy Key. How much he endears to my heart, Jimmy Key. How when wankers or like Greg Maddux, I don't want to go to the Yankees. I want to go to the Braves. Can't handle it. And we ended up signing Jimmy Key, left on the altar for Greg Maddux, Yankees in 1993. Jimmy Key said, "No problem, I'll come and pitch for the Yankees." Turn that franchise around. One of the reasons why we have a dynasty. He came in here, installed the winning, and very rated the 1-2 down low 2-2. Jimmy Key pitched very well for the New York Yankees. He was part around the '96 championship team. He managed to get a ring with the Yankees because he's one of the ones that came over along with Bob, started this turnaround the Yankees organization. With Michaels, the 2-2, grounded up the middle, right there's the second, throws, and he makes the play. He gets Mayhew up. So it took a hit away there. No hitter, still intact. That's one of the hardest hit balls this afternoon here. Here's Torres now. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Torres 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Torres, Montgomery's trying to give him the hat trick in strikeouts here. 1-0. Torres hits a double. First base hit down the line. Backhanded. Torres, I'm sorry. This hit in the game, I was actually going for the no-hitter. So 5 1/3 no hit for Jordan Montgomery. Good job, Jordan Montgomery there. But it would have been a perfect rant for a burning of Hawaii Cashman had to go if Montgomery would have pitched a no-hitter.
Okay, Paul Goldsmith's had got a positive DRS, defensive run saves of 59. This season he's got 3, which is
Here's Stanton.
Okay.
Runner goes to third. No one covering, but a stolen base there for Torres. But why would you? I mean, third base with 2 outs, but okay, we'll take that one.
But 59 is really good for first baseman.
Yeah. Time is called here. Now, Jordan, gotta be careful here. Stanton with 1 swing at the bat. We're all even at 2-2 here if we swing at the bat there. But we'll see here. But there is 2 outs. We got a mount busy. Now, what is his WAR?
Oh, his WAR? Okay.
And a BIP. And for life. $83 pitches for Jordan Montgomery. Yes, 5 strikes, 3 walks, 1 hit.
His WAR is 2.8, so he's a really good player this year. He's almost in the.
Give me some career, but if you can, here's Stanton now.
His career is 61.1, so he's literally a Hall of Famer if he retired right now under this WAR.
And here's the pitch, up high for ball, 1-0. Yeah, so my point case there, very underrated player who should be in the Hall of Fame, who's honest with Cooperstown, possibly if his career ended today and he had a chance to add to the total. So Schmidt, 2-0 here to Stanton. Got to be careful, Stanton. The pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Two balls, one strike here. Yankees 2-0. Right third is Torres. There's the 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Bader on deck. Three and one here. And the pitch. Stanton is swinging. Bad. He should have taken that one. Burson to the line. Makes the play, and the inning comes to a conclusion. Montgomery, though, gives up a hit here. No runs, one hit. They leave a runner on third. Yankees trail 2-0. Boy, if Stanton should have went that count to 3-2. I think Montgomery would have hanged something or would have put something close. Didn't want to walk Stanton. I think Stanton with the 3-2 pitch could have made some damage there. Again, not the impatience. Again, not working that. I would have loved him to hit with a 3-2 count because I think Montgomery, after giving his first hit, I can't put it. That would have been his head. I can't walk Stanton here and set up a big inning. I'm going to give something here. And I think Stanton would have been, I think Stanton would have got a better pitch to hit instead of that ball down and away. And man, that sucks.
Wow, it's ironic. Can you guess which Yankee right now has the best defensive run saves?
Bader.
No.
No.
It might surprise you.
Donaldson.
No.
No, go ahead. I don't want to go on with the guessing because I'll be naming the whole team.
It's Anthony Volpe.
Oh, this season.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
He's not a butcher at shortstop. The Yankees did improve from last season at shortstop defensively, even 2 years from Torres and IKF. They did improve defensively at shortstop. The problem with Volpe is, and it gets magnified when the team don't hit collectively his hitting. But he's been hitting lately, which a lot of people aren't complaining at that much at Volpe's hitting because we know what he's giving us right now. The defense, the on base percentage when he does on base, and the speed, the athleticism at shortstop. We know as a Yankee fan base. But that's a nice number there. Good job there.
Yeah, the best player this year defensively is actually. You want to take a guess at that one? Who's the best?
For the Yankees?
Best player? No, all around this year in the league, who's been the best player defensively?
It has to be Shohei Ohtani if you're saying that because he can't make errors at the age. I mean, my God.
He's a super utility guy. He plays in the NL.
One ball, one strike. Hit by pitch. So we got a hit by pitch. Catcher interference. E2 on Trevino.
Yeah,
another leadoff batter on. Who is that then? Who is it then, Hio?
It's Han-Sung Kim of the San Diego Padres.
Oh, I would never know. I would never get that.
The next one is Tatis, ironically.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. An outfielder. Yeah, here we go. Walker, who singled and got an RBI last time up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Blew that right by him. 97-mile-per-hour fastball up. Jordan Walker reminds me of a lot of Jermaine Dye, former athletic White Sox.
I could see that.
Missed 1-1,
especially with the beard, and
batting
everything.
stands and everything. Yeah.
Well, watch it be a White Sox in a few years.
The Yankees trail 2-0 here. Let's get this here. I could give you the line. Give you this better. Maybe that will help. Then you can't see the, or you'll see the scoreboard. There we go. Swing and a miss. He goes down.
Oh man, Jermaine died.
1 away. So Walker goes down on strikes for the first out. Here's Bowman from the left side here, and a pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. 89 pitches for Cole. So we'll see if he'll pitch. Probably pitch the full. He'll probably pitch 6 strong innings if he gets out of this, and won't come out for the 7th, knowing how they're going to probably not pitch him. There's a pitch down low. Unless if the Yankees score some runs. If the Yankees score some runs and tie the game at 2-2, they'll throw him back out for the 7th to try to pick up the win, as Jim Cordero's starting up. So it don't matter if it's Boone or the backup, the interim manager for now, because Boone has been ejected for calling strike. 2-1 now. They're gonna have they have buzzer now in stuck in there. And so whenever Kevin wants a pitching change, it starts buzzing.
Straight out of Buffoonville, I guess.
Yeah, stay down. The 2-1 is foul out of play.
I mean, I understand you're losing, but keeping Cole in to at least keep it in a close skill would help.
This is why I dislike watching these Yankee games. What bullpen? But this guy pitched it. Everybody pitched yesterday. No bleep, Sherlock. You got a double header, and this manager loves to burn the bullpen. Here's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And the Yankees do not have a day off, by the way. They play tomorrow in the stadium against Orioles. So that's why you could, even if you're winning comfortably, you don't need to make unnecessary bullpen moves. I mean, I'm not talking about this game, but in general, keep point that athletic game, the final athletic game they were winning. My goodness, the amount of pitchers he used just to get outs in a meaningless game. Runner goes to throw over, and he just got back, almost got him there. Trevino neutralized the running game, and I love about Trevino. He loves to throw to the bases. He's got that arm. He flashes it. He already got a stolen base. Caught a guy third trying to steal a base. Almost picked off there that first baseman. Let's see. It was there, Dave. Close though. It was extremely close.
Yeah, it's like that one meme. It's like you use no relievers on one game. Fine, I use 5. How about only 2? Fine, take it or leave it.
The 1-0. This one is powered back. I kind of want to see, to be honest with you, actually would love the Yankees here to either blow the game open. They could use just one pitcher to close this out, or be destroyed, because to go in a 2-1 game, use a lot of bullpen arms against the Orioles tomorrow night for 4 with no days off, it kind of will suck. To have a bullpen.
And listen, I get it. You want to tell your team and your fans that we have a chance to win this game, and rightfully so. You can make a case. You definitely do.
Right. You still do. It's only 2-0.
But you gotta use your head here. You're gonna face the Orioles in your next game, who are ahead of you in your division and are higher than you in the wild card standings. That series is arguably, if not more important than this one. So you might want to save your bullpen and your bullets for that one to knock them down a peg and hopefully win. Hopefully win what? How long is the series? 2 out of 3?
No, it's 4-game series. It's a big. You could pick up games. It's a 4-game series at Yankee Stadium. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Cole. Swing and foul tip. Couldn't hold on there to stay alive. He's still alive here. Yeah, it's a 4-game series against the Orioles, big one. And you really that's why I was saying earlier, if the Yankees won that double header last night, or not even a header, if they would have played Friday night instead of getting rained out, I would have pushed Cole one start, and have open up against the Orioles with Herman. The 2-2. This one's chopped right back to Cole. Cole fields, throws, and he gets him out. And we complete the 7th inning. We go to the 7th. We go to the 6th. We go to 7th. 2-0 Cardinals there. So the 6th inning comes to a conclusion there, what I meant to say. But yeah, I would have gone tonight, bought up a pitcher who's going to start anyway on Wednesday. Why not just have him come up and pitch here to St. Louis? If they would have won Friday and Saturday, if they wasn't rained out and you didn't need to do the doubleheader, that's the route I would have went. Opening up Monday night, Cole, Herman, Schmidt, and then you would have went either whoever, Severino, if you wanted to there. And I think you would have been in that line there, because those games, like you said, the head-to-head are more important with the Orioles than beating the Cardinals here. All wins, you want to win every game as possible, yes.
Yeah.
But the head-to-head are so important.
Yeah, because that's a division rival. You got to take them down and get closer, at least in the wild card, and replace them. Here,
Now, for the Yankees coming up, it's going to be Bader, Falefa, Volpe, Bowers. This is going to be the best opportunity here, personally, I think, for them to get some runs on the board.
Yeah, and ironically, the 3 wild cards are Baltimore, New York, and Houston.
Yes. Yes, St. Louis is the most. We mentioned it earlier, Steve, that St. Louis is the second. When we're talking about the conversation was Mount Rushmore in baseball, and it was talking to Goldschmidt, you have to put St. Louis on one of the baseball Mount Rushmore franchises. You definitely are, yes.
It's so funny to me still. Like, I know we poke too much fun of them, but it's funny because, like, you see Tampa 57, Texas 50. Then you see the wild cards, 49 wins, 46, 45. And then you see Minnesota with their more 42 wins.
I know.
Yeah.
They have more they do have the most Hall of Fame players. Here's Bader to lead off here. And here's the pitch. Montgomery still in there, takes a ball outside. 1-0. So this is 88 pitches here for Montgomery. And I think 89 pitches for Cole. So maybe a couple batters in the 7th, they'll go with him. This one is chopped here, up the middle, backhand. A throw in the dirt, scooped up, got a play there. Goldschmidt.
Yep.
What a scoop there. Man, he picked that one, man. He looked like he's in the traffic jam, picking nose, and he picked that ball there. What a play.
Yeah, and for years I feel like first base was really underrated because like people were like, "Oh, it feels like all you gotta do is stand still and pick it up." It's like, no, it's an art over there, just like it is the hot corner anywhere else.
Man, that looked like Ronda Rousey when she picks her way out in front of her lights, as IKF fakes a bunt.
Yeah,
he almost. we got Burnson takes over on left field. And Carlson goes to right. So Jordan Walker came out of the game. And the Falefa and misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, they got nice uniforms, Steve. St. Louis got nice uniforms. This one is foul. Those are very nice uniform. Their home uniform is very nice. I like that uniform. Always liked it. Always thought it was clean looking. The 1-2 outside. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for left, but he strikes out. Paul gets away from him, and he is going to reach. IKF reaches on a strikeout. Ball went away. It's Carpenter.
You know, here's a good nickname for him. I think Hustle Falefa.
So a pass ball by the catcher there. That was a completely pass ball. A little lazy there. Man, looked like Sanchez out there. Went to the school of Gary.
Gary would let everything pass. Here's
Volpe now. Let's see.
Oh, Gary be back there like Patrick Starr. Hit my glove or I'm not going after it.
Oh, God. Right. Here we go. It's getting a little hot in the house here for a minute. There's a push bunt. Montgomery, it gets Volpe. Moving second is kind of Falefa. So now I know he's trying to get on for a single push bunt. This about to cause. Remember when the Yankees had a chance with the in the whatchamacallit, in the extra innings, they didn't bunt with Volpe. They didn't want to bunt, and Volpe out. And meanwhile, he bunted here with 1 out, and we had runner at second with no out, and you didn't want to. This is what kills me about this organization with their moves.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
You remember when I was like, why is it not Volpe bunting and he didn't bunt? And that was what, and they were in extra innings, and I believe that was an extra innings on the road when they had a chance to take the lead. And meanwhile, here and on the road again with 1 out, Volpe decides they send Volpe to bunt to get a move IKF for 2 outs in scoring position. When you're trailing by 2, and now when you were tied and you didn't want to bunt. Does that make sense?
I guess they're expecting Bauer to launch one.
Bowers, it's this one to center field. Going back. Still back. Up the wall. Here's a run. 1 run scores. Here comes Bowers. He's going for 2. And he's at their RBI double for Bowers. 2-1.
That's ironic timing. I don't think I get to expect Bauer to launch one. It kind of worked. I got big brain.
That was a hit from Bowers against a left-handed hitter, Montgomery. And that was just hit the bottom of the wall, 398 foot. And of course, it's 400 feet and just missed the home run by 2 feet there.
Yeah, when you see 2 outs and a dumb sacrifice like that,
hello, Charlie.
Yeah, hey, Charlie. Every fan's just biting their nails. Meanwhile, the manager's like, I got big brain. See, I know what I'm doing.
Has some good coffee. Oh, Maria, there you go, Maria. There you go. Here, you saw that? Maria has some good coffee.
Nice. We've been waiting for your coffee.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bullpen action. Here comes the manager.
Oh.
So Marmol, he saw he walked to the bullpen. He walked from down so fancy. You saw him? It was like he made that pitcher change so fancy. Either that or he had white tassels that he doesn't want to trust. He doesn't want to trust anyone loose because he walked up so tight, like so fancy. I never seen such a fancy pitching change like that. Yeah. So snagglepuss. I gotta get a video. I'll get a video of that pitching change. The way he came out.
You can call me fat or whatever. But when I read that reliever's name, I was like, how do you pronounce it? Like, is it Andre Paletta or what? Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to pronounce that.
So I guess it's Giovanni Gallegos coming out. Look at that. Giovanni. Isn't he a former starter?
He's a former closer.
And we got cafe brewing. Could smell it. The Yankees waking up. As Texas and Houston are tied 1-1. Who's winning that series, by the way? Is this a team series or is
It's
this a sweep
tied.
by one of the teams?
It's a tied series.
So it's a game tonight. This
Yeah,
afternoon.
This is a 4-game series.
Oh, it's a 4-gamer. Wow.
Yeah. So it's really crucial for both teams. Like I said, at the end of this season might end up being like 2011, where it came down to the final moments of the year. Because, like,
All right.
granted, like, I haven't been keeping an eye that much on the NL because, like, the AL side of things it's just got you into panic for us. But man, it just seems really intense this season. There's even articles out there that said this might be the most interesting year in baseball yet because of how things are lining up. That's why I think the downline might be really insane, and don't be surprised if general managers are really aggressive.
All right. So Gallego's warming up, ready to pitch here. He's 31th appearance, 1-4 record, a 4.83 ERA. He's pitched 31 and 2/3 innings pitched for Gallego. Time run is at second base. Baltimore already won 2-1 on poor Charles Twins. That was a early Peacock game at the 11 o'clock start there. So that's over 2-1. And Boston and Toronto tied at 4-4. It's in the top of the 8th inning. So that's all even. Good job Boston tying that game up. At least it was for the tie again. You know, could they win? Let me find out.
Wow, Gallego's warming up to mariachi music. I like that.
Charlie, don't mind me. No, it's a pitch. Swing and a miss.
They're the small guy in the central. Nobody's
Billy
minding me.
McKinney. So Billy McKinney's pinching in for Trevino. Here we go, burning 3 players. Here we go, burning 3 players.
I understand why. At least I understand why, but at the same time, yeah, it's what's true. You want McKinney to launch one.
McKinney is, yes, he's been a very hot Yankee hitter, but not in a pinch hitting situation. You leave Trevino, who's been playing, who's been he hit a ball hard last time up. Here's the 0-2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 straight pitches. McKinney off the bench. He goes out. There you go, burning 3 players, because now McKinney's gone. Now Trevino is gone, and now they're gonna still eating the socks off their shoes with their shoes on with Higashioka behind the plate.
Yep, here comes the runners. They're getting ready to run.
This is I really I'm gonna have to take a sabbatical from the Yankees for a bit because their moves, their maneuverability of the way they play baseball, to me, just I think it makes my pressure boil up. I mean, my God. It's like, and despite the fact they're over 500, and I don't know how the hell they're doing it, dude.
It's the fact that sometimes they catch a break, and they get to face a team.
It has to be.
They get to face a team like Oakland, and on top of that, they don't have, and their pitching is bailing them out tremendously, and keeping games.
But
close.
the stupidities that they do.
But man, second base, if anyone gets on, it's getting warmed up because we all know he got shit.
Oh yeah, he won on first base. He won on first. Yeah, they're like, oh, and this, and here it is. Cardinals run. You got Edmund 4 stolen bases, Gorman 4 stolen bases. Walker that left the game had 3. Even Goldschmidt had 8 stolen bases, 5 for Newbar, 4 for Donovan. This team runs. They move. They run the bases. There's some speed there, and you're gonna put Oka to catch. Yeah.
Yeah, and Gallegos loves to throw that 4-seam high. And where does Trevino like it?
High fastball. High, anything high.
Yep.
And again, that's not taking the temperature of the team. You're going by a script, not the temperature in the field. That's all we have. That's what bothers me with this team.
Yeah, you could just put it stupid simple by telling Torino, just look for the high fastball and don't miss it. Very
Here's
best to don't miss it.
so Cole is out of the game, and you want to keep it at 2-1, but no, they're gonna put Jimmy Cordero here. He throws a ball 1-0. Joke is behind the plate, and that's it. They burned 3 players. Burned 3 players. Beautiful job. Keep doing this. I don't know who in the world told them how to manage a damn game when you lose 3 players there.
It still wasn't as
Jojo
dumb.
Barty.
It still wasn't that dumb when he burned like what 2 players at once for just 1 hitter. It was
He
like
just did that
Cabrera.
right now, Heel.
Really?
He just did that right now. You listen, you just burned Trevino. You burned McKenna, and now you brought in Kaigashi. That's 3 players. Oh, that's 3.
Oh yeah, that's true.
3-0. There's strike. 3-1.
I just
And then you're one. And then you're 1 ball away putting a 4 stolen base hitter to lead off the inning in Edmond.
Yep. Oh boy.
Not to the temperature. You could still pitch it for Trevino, but not while you have Edmond coming out to lead in. If he gets on base, you know what? I am going to steal second no matter what. Higashioka. This is gonna if Edmond wins and he steals second base, I'm doing the Monday Night Raw watch on tomorrow. I'm not gonna deal. I'm here we go. Edmund for the single. This is gonna determine if it's gonna be the Yankee watch along or the Monday Night Raw watch along. This year, he steals a base. We're doing Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna watch wrestling because my God, I can't deal with the stupidity of this team. I'm really getting irate with them. Here's Donovan. There's a strike. Any second now. Let's see. What do you think? You think he's dealing? What do you ask you this? Are we doing Monday Night Watch Along or are we doing the baseball thing tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling folks I'm into baseball destiny. 1-1.
It's all up to Higashioka to decide what we do, I guess.
And I've got the thumbnail ready for the baseball. 2-1.
Yeah, Riley Donovan hit. He's 2 for 2 today. You never know.
But this guy 14 stolen base.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to give some hope.
Here's the 2-1. Ooh, just 3-1.
Six of 32.
Oh boy. So take Gerrit Cole here with a 3-1 pitch. This guy. And there it goes. See ya. Four to 1 scores.
At least he didn't steal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. At least he didn't steal. At least he didn't steal, and Donovan hits a 2-run shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Overmanaging. What was the point? You could have kept Cole out there. 2-1 game. You're fighting back. You just fought back with a run. You put Cole there with 89 pitches. There's a line drive right to Bader. Put Cole, let him pitch here. He was behind the 7th inning. It went, even if you had let him pitch 6 2/3, you want to move. But of course, that's why you can never trust your bullpen. You don't know what they got night in, night out. Night in, night out. You don't know what the hell you're gonna bring out of that bullpen, especially if your ace is dealing and is pitching well.
Oh man. Oh.
No, you don't have to. Yeah, Charlie. A beautiful point. Look at this. I love this one. This is what Charlie makes it special here. You don't have to steal if you could jog around bases. Oh God. Oh, here's the one pitch. This one chopped. There's Volpe Fields throws in time. Yo, are you having issues like last time?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's all. Just wanted to know if you have any issues getting on camp, but you keep it off. There's nothing. I just wanted. No, you can keep it off. Just wanted to make sure you was had an issue. If you had an issue or not.
Yeah.
You can stay behind closed doors, but it's fine. But I just wanted to make sure I want to make sure the stream platform wasn't giving you issues.
Yeah,
that's his second home run given up by Cordero.
It's a good thing you told me that because I thought it was on camera.
And 0-1 and 1.
You should have said, "I'll watch Raw if he hits a home run."
Nah, that was the stolen base one. Home run. That's an easy cop out. The stolen base, because you can't blame Higgy. Move on Higgy. There's a strike.
I know. Just
the stolen base is the one because you took out a hitter who hits high fastballs. Player you dominated your defense. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. So Yankees here now trail 4-1. 4-1. Unbelievable. This is aggravating.
It was funny because we were watching the game. Well, not watching, but keeping an eye on it. What was it last night? We were watching Money in the Bank, and we are like, well, at least we know we're not the problem because they got beat way worse than this.
Yeah, they got beat 11-4.
Yeah.
And then the nightcap, I didn't even watch the nightcap. I decided to just nothing. No sports. I just I ended up watching Jack Ryan.
Yeah, because obviously, if you're a baseball fan, you got some superstitions, as do I. Because there are some people I know that feel like their team does better when they don't watch. Sometimes that happens to me.
No, my team does good when I watch. It's just when I don't, even if I don't do the watch along, I still watch them. But what bothers me is that they keep making it. Here's a playoff. This is a ground ball. There's a base hit, and it goes on.
Yeah,
everlasting is the answer to the trivia question. Let's see if Austin was right. 3 pitch started the All-Star games 1970. Who are Austin? Let's see, Austin. Let's go. Jimmy Key, David Wells, and Roger Clemens. Let's see, Austin. Austin got it. David Wells. Yes, Austin got it. Austin, ding, 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 ding. Circle, guess the square. Tell him what he won, Johnny. You get to live rent-free here at the Jedi Network home.
Yeah. Until
there's no 21. He's 23, so he's fine. He's 25. He's fine. There's one pitch. This one grounded. Torres backhand of Volpe. Ooh, that was a close one. He gets the force at second. Look pretty there. Volpe had to do almost like a split hopscotch over, but the 2-run down home run is the damage here. Where now they 4-1 now. Cardinals up by 3. They're gonna have Cabrera, LeMahieu, and Torres down by 3.
Cabrera's probably not going to do anything, and then me and Torres, they could do something.
Ooh, Charlie giving us an update there. There it is. Red Sox takes the lead in the 9th against Toronto Blue Jays. Come on, let's go, Boston. I mean, that will help us stay in 3rd place here. Yeah, 5-4, top of the 9th. Yeah, good job there, Charlie.
Yeah,
good job there, update there.
You want to talk about a baseball family? Charlie's dad is a Red Sox fan.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a battle there. Right now, Tampa takes a 1-0 lead on those useless Mariners.
And for every step forward the Mariners take, they take 1 step back too.
Yeah, Mariners is that's like, you know, yeah. Like they're like Mets, like.
No, they're not that bad. It's just like, you know, they win 1 game, then they lose 1 game. They win 1 game.
No, for like I said, the Mets, like Mets had a good season last year, but they fall short, and then following instead of following up strong, they flounder. Like the Mariners last year were really like, oh man, they're really gonna be an up and coming team, and they're kind of floundering this season. They're below the expectations.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to them.
And they're a team that will be probably sellers.
Maybe
they've been known for that. They've been known for that years past. They're not shy of selling out players. I would love personally if we don't make any moves for left fielders, or they're going to be the Yankees, or they're going to be tight and they can't get it. Soto, whatever, and I'm talking about 4th option, 5th option, whatever. They Oscar Hernandez will be one, or that would be a nice one.
Well, knowing the Yankees, they're probably good with just Billy McKinney left field. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what, like, obviously if I was a GM, I would make at least 1 or 2 moves to make sure I feel comfortable going into the postseason. But if you know Cashman, he always says the team's fine, we're okay. Yeah, we can.
We got a pitch clock. We got a pitch clock violation on who? A ball on the pitcher. 1-0 Gallegos. So pitching violation here. There we go. The 1-0. 2-0. Look at that. It's the only way Cabrera's gonna get on help. Matt Kelper. Nah, we're good with Matt Kelper. Nah, we're good. The 2-0. 3-0. No offense, Charlie. I don't want to trade with the Minnesota Twins for a very long time. You got your Christmas gift already there. Here's the Theo, and there's a walk. A leadoff walk on the pitches. The shortest walk ever in Major League Baseball.
They already feel bad for helping you get Correa. They're good.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Here's DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and a pop up. And the pitch up high. 1-0. IKF is a twin engine for a reason. And it wasn't because he was with 2 cocktail waitresses. Here's the pitch. Oh.
Hey, you don't know that, maybe.
1-1.
Utility player on the field and in the sheets, I guess.
Yeah. The 1 up high. 2-1.
All right.
Bullpen action for the Cardinals.
For LeMahieu, your job is to just get one up the middle.
Time is called by LeMahieu. The bullpen for they have a 4.0 ERA. They have a bad bullpen. They've blown up the saves by the Cardinals. Here's a 2-1. This one is foul to play. 2-2. So a bad hitting team of the Yankees against a terrible bullpen. Something's got to give here.
Oh yeah, the paleta man is still
Yankees
getting
good
worse.
when they have the lead, but when it comes coming back, multi-runs down, they're not that good right now. Judge, at least for the month, and a half. Here, 2-2. Swing and a miss. You goes down. Pathetic.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope the paleta man closes the game. That'd be funny. Like I know I hate saying that here, but that would be a funny ending.
And the pitch to Torres. Take a call strike. 1. Time call by Torres.
Yeah. The Yankees need to get him. That's who the Yankees need to trade for. Like just like forget everything else. That way, when he comes in to close the games, we can have like a paleta cart and all that. Like come
Swing
in
and a miss. 2-2. Now the old pitch. And the pitch, 2-2. I mean, all 2 strikes. I think the team is already on the plane, ready to board New York.
Yeah.
1-2. Strike 3 call. Torres stood there looking. Take a picture, last longer. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. Here's Stanton. Watch him come up with a run here. Cut the lead to 1 and yeah, watch. Here we go. This is typical Yankee stuff. In fact, double or nothing.
I got a legitimate question. Is anyone even afraid of Stan anymore? Like when he comes up to bat?
I believe he is, because they're still throwing away.
I'm not talking about the fan. Sorry, I'm not talking about pitchers. I'm talking about like the fans. Like, do they feel like the same fear anymore?
Swing and a miss. Oh, the fans. We don't have no confidence. Here's the 1-1. This one punched out to right to center field. Emmons there, makes the play, and the inning will do it. A leadoff walk was wasted for nada. Yankees only with 2 beautiful hits throughout the afternoon. They trailed 2-1. Actually, 4-1. Not 2-1. They were 2-1, but 4-1 now. Oh boy.
I would like to apologize for Cabrera because I said he would be the only one to not get on base, and he get on base.
He got helped by a ball, though.
I know, but he still got on base. I can't take that away from him. It was the opposite. I don't know how. I mean, I know we could say that to baseball, Susan, but I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
Wow. Kansas City Royals up 9-1 all over the Dodgers. That's in the 8th inning. Of course, bottom of the 9th inning. We're about to start. Actually, yeah, about to start, but actually 1 out now. So it just, as I was talking, it just changed. Bottom of the 9th inning in the Rogers Center. The Red Sox 5-4 and 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. So Boston's got 2 more outs to go to get that win. And Texas, Houston 1-1, bottom of 7th inning. And there's 2 outs there in that game.
They are going right
now. Yeah, that's a good one there. 2-1 now in Seattle. The Rays up 2-1 on the Mariners. And of course, a run is in for the Mariners. They trail by 1. Mets play the Giants later tonight in Sunday Night Baseball. And boy, the Mets in that bullpen are doing historical collapse. I know ESPN is firing everybody. No Max Kellerman. My goodness, they got rid of Van Gundy's out. Jesus, wow. I wonder if they'll get rid of Mike next.
Look on the bright side. If you're the
1-0.
Yankees, at least you can always laugh at the Mets.
I don't want to laugh at the Mets. I want to win. Who cares about laughing at them?
I know, but still, I'm just putting out some positivity out there.
There's a base hit there. Another Cordero out there. He's gonna finish. No, he's not gonna finish this game. He's got one more inning. The Twins rotation is elite. I think the Twins rotation are elite, but the Orioles offense are really bad against us. I hope they continue to struggle.
That had some long chain on that helped it.
It's a strike. 1. Yankees are trailing 4-1 here. 4-1. The 0-1. There's a strike. 2. Gorman looks like Jason Giambi without steroids.
Gorman? I guess so, yeah.
And gets by Higashioka, so he misses his friend Sanchez, and he decides to give a pass ball. Runner in scoring position in second base.
Again, at least you don't have to worry about a stolen base.
Okay. Pass ball. Kev's
trying to keep his sanity.
Oh, Red Sox won. Good job there. The pitch. Rip foul. So he had a healthy cut at that one.
They can't steal on me if they're already on second. Big break moves.
Baker's still third.
Yeah, they could, but they're less likely.
And the 1-2. He misses 2-2.
So I should have rephrased that and said they can't steal second if they're already on second.
Inside. 3-2. Nick Ramirez warming up. The immortal Nick Ramirez. Good payoff pitch. Call strike 3. Got him. Got him with a nice backdoor slider. Jordan Hicks warming up. No relation to Aaron.
Nope.
Here's the pitch. Kisner takes the ball outside. Kisner with the big blow. RBI single in the 4th. Go for Cole. Cole look about to lose the second game of the season here. It was a measly. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0 now. So Nick Ramirez warming up for the Yankees in their bullpen. Ramirez pitched well. Lately came in a situation, a mop-up duty or a blowout situation, and he pitched 3 strikes for the Yankees. Did have done well some situation when they needed him. But here's Cordero now. Cordero now 2-0. 3-0.
Why are you afraid to attack the catcher? I mean, Kisner's not even that good.
Throw some strikes, fellas. Some strikes. Come on. Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1. He sets. Time is called. Hey, question: Has Aroldis Chapman pitched yet for Texas?
Not yet.
I remember he pooped his pants for the Yankees. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. The Yankees, I don't know how come they didn't go to Depends. They put some New York Yankee Depends sponsorship there. You know how many old folks watching, old timers love the Yankees? Depends. To sponsor of the Yankees. Runner goes to third. The steal, and he stole the base. And he scored. We'll see you Tuesday night, folks.
Oh my!
He sucks as a catcher. And then people, oh, hey guys, Yoko was the reason why he was a perfect game. Yoka sucks. And a run scores too. So error on the throw, and there's line knocked down by Bowers. Bowers fields, throws, no one there, baits it. Oh goodness gracious! And the beats goes on.
Don't have to worry about getting a base hit when you can just run on the Gashioka. Oh, God.
I gotta watch something that's scripted, pal. So we got the left hand Donovan, and they're gonna keep Cordero in the game. I guess Cordero will be pitching. No, why you don't need to hit pitch the ninth because the Yankees don't score 4 runs, the game's over. Over the first. Oh, goodness. So another run is in, an attempted stolen base, the third, and the throwing error from the immortal Kage Gashioka, who, my goodness, he couldn't even throw a piece of paper in the toilet if he can. Grounded to Torres, fields, throws in time. But Cardinals get a big insurance run here. They add another run, and they're up by 4. So the Yankees really going to need a big offensive outburst. They're going to have Bader, Falefa, Volpe.
Wow. Oh, man.
I hope they include Kyle Gashioka in the trade for someone this year. I mean, please get him off this team. Get him off this team. Get him off this team. I've been blowing that horn for what? Almost a year and a half there.
Yeah.
Speaking about, there you go. Gashioka sucks.
Think about it.
They gotta go.
They probably wouldn't have gotten a run at all if he just knew how to throw out a run, or at least keep it in the diamond.
Well, speaking of Hicks, Jordan Hicks will be pitching, and we're going to be seeing Aaron Hicks tomorrow.
Yep.
For the next 4 games. Well, at least Tuesday. I can't take, man.
You're like, every now and again, I need a break from this, man. Like,
I need a, yeah, I it was nice to take those 2 days to do the wrestling. It was fun, but I don't know, man. I'll never forget Aaron Hicks getting traded for John Ryan Murphy. And John Ryan Murphy never lived up to the bill, too. I thought he was going to be a pretty good catcher there, but here's Jordan Hicks. He was terrible. It was terrible. Here's Bader. This is one of those type of days that you have a nice long cigar from Dave. One of the good ones that he gives you and just.
Yeah.
This is one of those frustration cigars, not one of those happy ones. And we got a pitch violation.
And Aaron Hicks will come into New York with a 141 OPS plus in New York.
0-1. So Bader starts 0-1. It can't get any worse here. 0-1, strike one without throwing a pitch because Bader decides to master around the back box. Oh, look at that. First time I hear there's a pitch. 1-1. I hear the vendor, water, lemonade. That's cool. I heard that in a quiet. Strike two. 1-2. I remember back in the early 90s, surround sound came out, and I got, very technically sound. It still went. Here's 1-2. This one foul. Remember when I put the surround sound on in my house and I watched the Yankee game and I heard I was hearing the vendor, "Hey, I got beer here. I got beer here." Around my surround sound, I was like, "Whoa, damn!" I'm in Yankee Stadium. It felt really good. Just I heard the guy selling lemonade. I was like, "Ooh, you don't see that no more." Here's the 1-2. This one is line, and this backhand, the long throw hitter is out. One away. Nice play there. DeJohn, who's in that short.
Here's an interesting statistic. Aaron Hicks has scored a run in 3 of the last 5 games he's played in.
On fire. He's going to turn the Yankees. He's going to hit it to the sticks.
He doesn't really hit home runs for the Orioles, actually.
In Yankee Stadium, he's going to hit a one.
He might. He draws a lot of walks, though, for the Orioles.
He's going to hit it out of the park, and he's going to pose, and he's going to do that Aaron Hicks typical home run pose. He's going to get booed.
Yeah, he might still.
And a pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. This guy goes fast. Triple digits, dude.
Yeah, he does. He's a good pitcher.
Triple digits. First time I see this hit. Although I think I seen him last time the Yankees played. If he was around, that name seemed familiar. I'm like, oh, Hicks. Another Hicks. The 2-1. 3-1. Oh boy. And the 3-1, 3-2 now. Beautiful 100-mile-per-hour fastball right down Broadway. Chop, throws, cross, in time. 2 outs. Yankees in their final out, and Volpe and the St. Louis fans on the feet. The pitch. There's a strike.
This season, Hicks has thrown 355 fastballs that went 100 and plus miles per hour.
Here's the pitch. Ground. There's a base hit. Volpe keeps the hope alive for the Yankees. 6-game hitting streak, Anthony Volpe. So he's got a 6-game hitting streak going to Yankee Stadium. So he's been on the road hitting all games, all 6 games on the road. He's been hitting. So Volpe finding his niche here. That's the one positivity you could take on this road trip here. The Yankees look like they're about to split the road trip 3-3. It's the worst thing that can happen. You're 3-3, but of course, you play 2 of the bottom feeders in both leagues. You really have a 4-2, 5-1. But here's Jake Bauers. Takes a ball down low, 1-0. Volpe's not being helped, so they're giving him that the stolen base there in defensive indifference, but he has not taken advantage of that yet. It won't be stolen base neither. Volpe goes. There's strike. So in defensive indifference, he allowed him to go second base there. Or maybe he stole it on Higashioka, his own teammate. And the 1-1. Just missed. 2-1. Con fans ready, looking for this final out and take the series from the Yankees in Busch Stadium. The 2-1. Swing and miss. 2-2. Yankees down to their final strike here, as the Astros take a 4 lead on the Texas Rangers. That's a neat. Seattle all over. I mean, Tampa all over Seattle 6-1. So good job there, Mariners. 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Count runs full. That should have been strike 3, but no. Neither the less. 3-2. Yeah, makes it now. Oof. 101 mile power on that one. He corked that one. So we have a 3-2 pitch to keep the game going. The payoff. Walked them. So we have first and second now. Yankees 2 batters away from bringing the tying run. But here's Higashioka.
Will he redeem himself? Or is he going to be the final out? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Jedi Sports. Dun, dun, dun.
Reynolds got a bat there. They don't, but here's the deal. By pinch-hitting Jose Trevino earlier, you can't take him out of the game. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. Higashioka grounds it back to third. He fields, long throw, dig up by Goldschmidt. Game over. Yankees lose. That's the game. So they take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. Yankees go 3-3 on the road trip. They go 3-3 on the road trip here. Rizzo was going to pinch it for Oswaldo Cabrera. I don't know why would you do that move there, but whatever. Against the Athletics, the Cardinals, who are both last place teams, you go 3-3. I know you're on the road. You got a perfect game in between there. You have some, but man, you really had to go 4-2. You had to go 4-2, 5-1. a little bit of a disappointment, but now you can redeem yourself. You got 4 games against the Orioles. Go out there and take three out of 4, or I don't know if you could sweep the Orioles, but if you go 3-4 against the Orioles, man, you pick up some ground there. It'd be nice, but man, this is again, no matter how much time we take off heel from not doing a game, when we come back, they're still making the same dumb managerial moves.
Yeah, like, and I hate to like just put this all on one guy, but Gashioka really did make this hurt way more than what it should have. Um, Again, the fact that you could have got out of that inning was still making it like what, a 1-4 ball game. Instead of getting out of that inning, you literally make that big error, and the guy comes all the way around and scores on you. That's just embarrassing. That's just bad. Because even in little league, you're taught to always put your body in front of the ball, or if you have to, just flat out don't throw it. If you feel like you can't make it, don't throw the ball. Don't force it. I mean, no one needs to play hero. It's all a team sport at the end of the day. Yeah, I get it. It's individual accolades. It's good to be the guy or to feel like the guy, but the best thing you do in baseball every now and again is just swallow your pride and try not to overdo it. And then Gashioka, I feel like in the moment tried to overdo it, and it costs him a lot. It's gonna give him a lot of hate, and well deserved.
You know what? It's easy to pound on him. I'm going to give him a pass. Yeah. I didn't just finish ripping him. Yeah, I just finished ripping him. He's still all those things that Hill said is correct. He still stinks. Everyone could steal on him. He's not a good defensive catcher. He has a perfect game under his belt. Great, all that, but it's not his fault. He was thrust into this opportunity, into the game here. He was thrust into a situation because we go back to that at play there where you pinch hit Trevino, where when from Gallegos, who throws high four seamer fastball, where for a matchup with McKinney goes down with three straight pitches. Wasn't even a competitive at bat there. You burned 3 players. You were forced to bring in Higashioka with his defensive. And again, the team doesn't take the temperature of the game because you brought Higashioka in a situation to fail, my opinion. Because you have the number 9 hitter who had 14 stolen bases, who was going to lead off that inning. When that the Cardinals were going to test and was going to try to push the envelope on the running game. You did a disservice there. And then you burned 3 players. You took out Trevino, you burned McKinney, and then you brought here, case in point, here in the 9th inning, you could pinch hit Higashioka for Rizzo, who could probably crank one and be down 1, whatever the case is, because you don't have a third catcher. You already used your backup catcher. Those kind of moves. This is the third time the Yankees screw themselves by making a stupid move like that. Again, we saw that in they keep doing stupid moves.
I see what you're saying, but at the end of the day, they're still major leaguers. You can't tell me, well, you're not getting warmed up for this game. You can't tell me, especially knowing your manager, like as a player, knowing what could happen, knowing that even though you're above 500, knowing how this season has been going and everything like that it's still been kind of frustrating at times, that there's still a chance you could come in the game. And on top of that, you prepare yourself for moments like this. You can't tell me that from a mental standpoint that you don't prepare yourself for the game just in case you have to come in. And there are players that are gifted for being good pitch hitters. So I still blame Higashioka. I'm not giving him a pass.
Okay.
And on top of that, I still blame Boone because yeah, tell the umpire, I don't agree with your strike zone, and you could have done that better, but you didn't have to get ejected in the 3rd. I think that was a bit too much. And I get it. You want people to get the feeling that you're standing up for your team and all that. And that's great, but the last thing you want to do is get ejected in a really important game. Another thing I'll blame is the bench coach that took over for Boone, because Eric Cole was dealing. was making it actually a really close game. Now, do we find out it mattered in the end? Probably not, because they still only managed to score 1 run. But Cole was actually pitching a really good baseball, and they just took him out, and they said, you know what, we're gonna go with a bullpen. But like you said, they have a really good Orioles team coming up, and it's like, why take them out and just you know why take him out? It's like, why not wait until the situation calls for it? Like, for example, the Cardinals manager, again, he saw what the other manager was doing with all these pitch hitters, so he went to his bullpen at the right time. And ironically, he should have left Torino in there. He literally took out a guy who can hit the good high fastball to a pitcher who's known for throwing the high fastball. And he said he bring him McKinney, and I get it. He's had his moments. But you can't just expect a guy to come in and do something like that out of nowhere.
That was where they lost the game. That was where they lost the game there. Where the pinch hitting, burning the players, and then you take Cole out. When you just had a 2-1 game. They just scored a run. They showed some life. Okay, big guy. You're my ace here. You're trailing 2-1 here. Go out there. Get the offense is starting to maybe kill it, take a corner. You go out there and you tough out that 7th inning. Start the 7th inning. Even if you don't complete it, you went out there to tough it out. That shows the message to the team. Yo, whoa, Cole's out there battling. High pitch count. You know what? Let's go pick up our ace here, down 2-1. And it's not Cole's fault. I don't know. I don't think he says, take me out. I don't want to go out there. Guaranteed, if you ask him to, you want to pitch to 7, he says, hell yeah. So that's, again, the team. If it's collective, again, this is the problem that irates me with this organization. From the manager, from Cashman, from everyone in there, no one has the balls or the stones to say or tell, you know what, maybe we should let Cole pitch, at least let him pitch until let's go batter. If you're telling me we're going to start the 7th inning, let's go batter with Cole, the first kind of trouble. Yeah, we'll yank him. You know what? Yeah, okay, let's go for it. But not to let him come out there the 7th inning there, and you put Jimmy Cordero, who hasn't pitched in about again, it's another situation. This is This is what pisses me off about this team. They keep making the same stupid mistakes. They don't learn. They don't learn from all this stuff. What happened last time? Mariachi, bullpen tax. Bullpen budget. Everyone pitch. Oh, Mariachi hasn't pitched in about 6 days or 4 days, whatever the case was, the last time. And then they brought him in. Mariachi stunk it up. He didn't have no pinpoint control. The same thing happened here. They burned everybody. They didn't pitch Cordero in quite some days now. Then you bring Cordero in. He stunk it up. There's no happy medium. They don't know how to manage. They don't know what to do right here as a team. They don't know how to manage a bullpen. They got a guy. Mariachi didn't, and Mariachi's good. Cordero has been good.
Yes.
But when you have a consistent rhythm, consistently with the same, not sit them down for 4 days. That's not also healthy either. Relievers need to come pitch. There's got to be a happy medium. You can't have them pitch too many days off. You can't pitch them too many times. You got to find a medium, and this manager does not know how to do that. This manager does not know how to manage bullpen.
Yes, me and you disagree on like some approaches, but the one thing me and you can agree on, baseball is like a nice mental dance. And once you find that nice rhythm, you stick to it, and you just kind of like you said, get a feel of the game. And then what happens? You trust your weapons.
Correct.
Yeah, and you as for the stats and the analytics, you trust your players to understand that, and hopefully they get it done. And you know what? If they get in the pickle, like if Gerrit Cole goes out for one more inning and one guy gets a single, and you feel like there's a nice lefty coming up, like let's say it's Brandon Donovan, and you go to your bullpen and I don't know, get Wandy Peralta or anyone like that, then I understand. Because like then Gerrit Cole's over 100 pitches, then he might be out of it. That's more understandable. But if you feel like he's rolling and your team's getting momentum out of it too, and you feel like they're mentally saying, okay, our ace is out there grinding, we got to grind for him, that shows leadership and everything. Yes. That shows trust too. That's the little things that matter. That this team just doesn't
show that. He doesn't install that confidence in the team, not just on Gerrit Cole heel, and the team. You know what? Grind it out. Sometimes it doesn't come easy. You have to work your butt off. You have to go in there in the trenches, roll up your sleeve, and that's what Cole was doing. He was down 2-1. Also, you were no hit 5 2/3 innings by your former pitcher. Your former pitcher goes out there and no hits you 5 2/3, and also rightfully so on their part as well. Heel first inning, case in point, swinging at the first pitch, DJ LeMahieu. Where again, I understand lefty
Yes.
on lefty. I understand lefty on lefty, but Bauer should be the damn leadoff hitter on this team.
Yes, and I'm glad you pointed that out because whoever is the hitting coach needs to be fired or something. Because it's one thing for him to not do anything after like the first, second, or third game maybe, but it's been
The same.
weeks, if not months now. When are you gonna tell these hitters to relax and let the pitches come to you? Because these guys, and we've been saying it for a long time now, they swing that they are waiting for a taxi, or I forgot what those things are called where you put the coin into it in your pocket car, whatever.
Meter, the
Yeah,
parking meter.
Yeah,
They got
yeah,
the cars in a parking meter, and the meter's about to expire, and they have to go put quarters.
yeah. The reservations, whatever it is, they have no discipline. They chase when they're not supposed to. They do not install any confidence in their pitcher whatsoever. It is literally a two-way relationship between pitcher and hitter. When the pitcher sees he has good hitters in his lineup and he feels like they're going to put some runs on the board, that boosts your pitcher's morale by a ton. Especially when he knows his offense is going to back him up and put some runs on the board. Same thing with the lineup. When they see their aces, that their boy is on the mound that day, that makes them want to perform. But as a pitcher, it is hard to want to do your best when you see you got a bunch of guys batting like 180 something, 190 something, 200, and you only got like what, one or two guys batting like average, like around 250 or so, and your best hitter is what, Billy McKinney? Like, come on now. Like, as a hitting coach, you can't tell me that doesn't bother you. You don't tell me you don't want to do something. Like, you got to do something at some point. Like, tell these guys, hey, calm down a little bit. You're being too aggressive. We got Stanton grounding out, basically on the first pitch every time. We got him striking out like probably like more than he's ever had. Even when he does make hard contact, it's a harmless fly out majority of the time. Heck, when he hit a home run, he was so happy about it. He just slammed the bat, because again, he rarely gets a home run nowadays. Volpe, he's now starting to come out there, but he's still just barely over the Mendoza line.
No, he's 220. He's batting 220. He's over. He's over.
But that's
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are just struggling. Donaldson, for some reason, I mean, it's just unbelievable. As a hitting coach, do something. Do your job.
And it can't be a collective of group to be that bad. What you mentioned there is more. It's not just 1-2 hitters. It's a collective group. It's a large sample size. Yeah, it's a large sample size of the hitting.
Yeah, and maybe that's it too. Maybe that's why they want to hit home runs all the time, because they're afraid to pass the baton. They don't trust each other. Maybe that's it too.
That too. They don't trust them. That's enough. That goes into accountability as well. The ability of other people pick, especially when you have a guy like, when DJ, when he first came aboard, that's what DJ got endeared and loved by Yankee fans arriving to the Yankee team. He was the one that passed the baton. I'm going to hit the hit. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to do the hits. I'm going to do the right thing. Then you got guys like Torres. He was doing the same thing, but then he got home run happy. I don't know where you have to be from this first year in the majors to second, or that pandemic season. He just totally changed his whole philosophy of hitting. He wants to hit the bomb. He wants to dispose. And Torres was a fun tool player where, heck, they thought this guy was going to be maybe possibly a best player in baseball type of deal. When he first came up, where he was scouted by the Cubs, when he first came with the Yankees, he burst on the scene. And ever since that first year, bursting on the scenes, and then the pandemic season that he came out struggling, never got his footing, totally different type of approach hitter. I don't know if it's, the way he worked with I don't know, with Judge being, maybe it was a detriment being with Judge, Stanton, with the mashing that they were doing. He says, oh, I want to be part of that club and I want to be part of that group. And he changed his approach. He should have just stuck what he needs to get back to what got him to the dance. Go back to basic, go back to what got you here to the dance, kid. Don't go being something that you're not. Yes, the Yankees need home runs. Yes, they need runs. But again, like, go back to what you said. They don't trust each other for passing the baton, and it's showing there. There's no trust with one another. Also, now Yankees becoming a comedy here, a spectacle. Here's the comedy is how long, when will the manager get tossed if a strike don't go the Yankees' way? Because now it was cute. Oh, he's savages in the box. You know, that's how John Boy Media got all exposed and became a big thing, because he put the savages in the box, the t-shirts, and good for him on taking that and running with that opportunity. But now it's becoming a sideshow, a clown show. Because now I'm tired of seeing the manager getting tossed here. You know where I want to see the manager get tossed? Out of the damn building from Yankee Stadium. I don't want to see him no more managing this team. That's where I want to see him getting tossed. But with that said, this team, they're aggravating me, man.
Oh yeah, and I don't blame you one bit.
It's like, it's aggravating. You're almost getting no hit by Jordan Montgomery, a pitcher who shouldn't even be in the St. Louis Cardinal uniform. He should still be pitching for the Yankees. We should be frustrated with him pitching. But it is what it is. Let's enjoy the rest of our Sunday afternoon, Heel.
Yeah.
We'll be back at it. We'll see. I still am. I'll be honest with you. I'm still up in the air about I probably do the Oreo game, but I kind of would love to do Monday Night Raw. I'll be honest with you. This team is just beating me up back. They've given me a backbreaker that it's just hurting me. And Charlie says it could be worse. Your team could have the longest losing streak in American sports. Yeah, I know, but I'm a fan of that too. I'm a fan of the Jets. So Charlie, you're hitting. You know, I'm already in that boat.
Yeah, they're basically giving you a curb stomp every time you come to the watch along, or at least a heart attack, where it's like a really close win that probably shouldn't be. Yeah,
the thing is the self-inflicted errors, dude. Self-inflicted. I know they could play that. You know why it's not. Oh, but you're spoiled. You want to see them win all the time. Yeah, I do want to see them win. I'm not going to be honest with. I'm not going to lie to you. But
who doesn't?
Right. But when you see them lose the way they're losing, self-inflicted mistakes where you don't see any. Here's the thing that pisses me off. We're halfway through the season and we still seeing the same errors, the same dumb managerial moves, the same. It's scripted so perfect that I could tell you what's going to happen 2 steps ahead, and it doesn't work. You're doing the same results over and over. It's not working. You're not learning from the mistakes or the errors, and it's costing. You know, you're getting, like you said, all the games now are going to start to count. Now you can start giving away and making these mistakes. You know, after the All-Star break, you got to start making something different, because you can't continue making the same mistakes, because the games are starting to dwindle down. You know, start winding down, and you're going to keep pushing your deficit more and more and more. And you have to not put yourself in the deficit. Now it's time to make up ground. And it starts tomorrow night against the Baltimore Orioles. We shall see there Domingo Germán's first game back from pitching that perfect game at Yankee Stadium. We'll see Aaron Hicks. We'll see the young and fun Baltimore Orioles take on our constantly making the same mistake Yankees. So from myself, Heel, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Lamario, Ron, for stopping in. I appreciate that. Steve, always joining us. Mr. AJ Marshall, Austin. Appreciate everyone from the Aiden. Have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon. I hope you enjoy the watch along, not the outcome. And hey, we'll bounce back somewhere some other time. So peace.
It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball.